Okay, and we are back. How's the audio? I think the audio it would be okay today because I didn't mess with the audio. I messed with the encoder, and of course, that is what caused the lag. Massive space bar. Yeah, this is the all keys one. It's this one here. I think this is satin copper. Let's see. This the one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. Where is the thing? Here. Yeah, this the one. Satin copper. Massive space bar. Hung? No, not gold plated. This is not the gold plated one. This is the satin copper one. The satin gold, then satin silver. Mine, what was sent to us is the satin copper one. 100 clamshell. Oh, this is so heavy. So, when you purchase this space bar, they actually give you this 150 grams cherry switch. Yeah, just so like right now, there's 150 grams cherry switch. Yeah, just so you can actuate or the space bar will return. Else the space bar will never return. 100 clamshells. It's not too bad for the amount of like copper nickel that's in there, right? So yeah, so this is like the showcase. If you guys are around the area tomorrow or day after, you guys can pop by, and then let us know that you want to try it out. It'll probably be on display anywho. So yeah. Okay, so $100 for one piece 10U. Yes, but it's metal. I think it's a novelty item. Do you know? Because okay, let's think about this. Okay, you pay $100 for a novelty, like an artisan key, right? So artisan key don't even cover 10U. It's usually 1U, right? So $100 for an artisan, 1U. $100 for a 10U space bar, you're getting 10 times value, right? Right. Fair, fair. Yeah, totally agree, right? No, I'm serious, right? One novelty can like cost you like what, 40, 50, maybe $100, right? So this is 10 times the value. Yeah, and one thing though, most 10U space bar, they usually have like specialized keyholes. This one fits 7U. So yeah, so this is I guess this one is one of those that fits 7U. So it's quite versatile. So if you have a 7U board, you don't use your alts or you're okay with moving your alts to this or this, then yeah, go ahead. All right, purchase this. All Keys Metal 10U Spacebar is designed for keyboard enthusiasts seeking a premium typing experience without the need for any modifications to the PCB or playing. Yeah, that's the what's that descriptors. Okay, anywho, let's just jump straight into the announcement today. Looks amazing on 60% wing killers, yes, but I cannot do 60% wing killers and then you have a 10U space bar. I use my alt a lot. I don't use Windows key, but my alt and control, both left and right, I use them quite often. Well, yes, it looks super nice, but it is quite difficult for me at least to use it on a 60% wing killers. 60% wing key, probably 10U, it's fine, but wing killer is not fine. Nah, not for me. Okay, anywho, let's just go through the new and in stock. So the new stuff that came in today would be I think today or yesterday would be like the Gatorade Oil Kings. So that's a restock at least. Okay, for group buys and pre-orders, we have a shit ton of these. That's pretty aesthetic. Yeah, I agree. We have a shit ton of this that's going on. The all key stand use spacebar, right? Imagine a clicky with this. So all key stand use spacebar. The Snake 60 R2. Oh yes, guys. So we have done this thing where we have removed the checkout button. Okay, we've removed the checkout button unless you have checked on this. So once you check on this, then you appear. If you uncheck it, then yeah. So it applies to some items. Some I think all group buys and pre-order items. However, yeah. So it's just letting you guys know. Yeah. Fully bronze coated. This is fully copper coated. Cannot see what you're saying. Oops, sorry. Yeah, here you go. So, so yes. So the group buys and pre-order page have been changed so that we have a checkbox here that's mandatory, so that people actually read. I mean, if you don't read and you just check, which I think a lot of you guys would do, and it's fine as well. But unless you have that, then we would not have the option to add to cart at all. What checkout button? This checkout button here that appears when I click on this. Okay, so I have hidden this part because apparently we needed to have this part to process stuff. That is why. So we need for people to understand that it is a pre-order or a group buy item that they are buying into, that they're supporting, and that they are not going to receive it like tomorrow. Okay, so yes. But because we have had a few people that go like, "Oh, so can I get this tomorrow?" No. Okay. So yes. Okay. So we have included a checkbox to let people know that there is a waiting time if you read the policy at least. Buys our contract. Yeah. Okay. So this is good to have. Yeah. Okay. So moving on. Next, we have the Neo 60 core. I was surprised today. When I saw the price of the core, I was like, Tia, do you like mess up the pricing of the core? Because, okay, it's 58, right? And then you pick up a back weight, and then you pick up a PCB, right? So if I go like CF plate, wired hot swap, and then I understand why is my thing not appearing. I understand. I just found a bug. I have to fix this now. Aish. Where is my thing? It's supposed to appear. Yes, I understand. Too. Wait, where is my this is so painful. Broken? Yes, it is broken. I feel like bringing my laptop here to actually fix it. Actually, I should, right? I should. Okay. Well, I should. Give me a second. Let me bring my laptop. Yeah. You gotta fix the view options thing for a newer core. No, it's not that it's splitting up. It's that it's not allowing things to happen. It's not allowing the card to happen. I think because it's clashing the VO and the other one. No, disable the other one first. Hey, disable VO. I may go disable first. No, it's working. It's working. It's working. It's not bad because I was testing something when I was doing this. Right, when I was doing like doing this snippet, I was testing something and then yeah, I forgot to reverse. Okay, but anywho, okay. Next up, we have the creative blanks. My blanks is currently on my SBL, and I think it sounds amazing. You guys should come down and try it. Okay. Next up, we have the Toro 60. The group buy will start tomorrow. So in case you guys missed it, this is the Toro 60. Okay, it has a expanded space bar, and then yeah, it has an expanded space bar, and it is HHKB. Okay. Oh, I guess they're offering this too. This whatever this layout is. Nissan space bar. I guess CWKL. What's CWKL? Wing killers, but it's not wing killers. Hi, Mark. Hi. Yes, but yeah. So Toro 60 GB would start tomorrow, and then we have the Substance Decimat as well. Not sure if you guys seen the Substance movie. I want to watch the trailer just to understand where this is inspired from. Sorry, CWKL means Chinese wind killers. Is it really? Oh, okay. So it's Chinese wind killers. How does that make sense? It's beyond me. Really? Is it Chinese wind killers? What even? How do you guys know? Wait, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's a thing. Oh, what the heck? It's a thing, but why? This is wind killers. So this is Chinese wind killers. Dude. Chinese wind killers cannot be a thing, I'm sorry. But anyways, this is the substance that's meant. Ban Chinese wind killers. It cannot be a thing, Chinese wind killers. This is the substance that's meant, and then the next one will be Row 75. Row 75 will be happening quite soon. Okay, so what we're gonna open soon, like upcoming stuff, would be the Neo 65 CU, Neo 60 CU, GMK Black and Gold. Group buy will start in about 6 days' time, about a week time. So GMK Black on Gold. Let's see. Black Gold. Black Gold. GMK Black on Gold. Okay. Gold on black, gold on black. Sorry, black and gold. Okay, so this is GMK black and gold or gold on black. Okay, so next up we have the Sabes. So we've talked about the Sabes for quite a bit already, as well as like one thing, the Studio glazed beige. Either Doge extras, we have to fulfill units first, and then eventually we'll have it. Okay, so this is the glazed beige. Let's take a look at the glazed beige first. We have 3 pallets of F1 coming in. 3 pallets of F1s. Okay, provided I can remove out. There you go. Okay, so this is the glazed beige. Let's take a look at it. We'll post dinner photos later. Ayo, you should dare to post. Never chill for dinner and then you want to post dinner photos. Okay, so this is a glazed beige. At first, it doesn't look anything special. Like, honestly, if you ask me, it's like, oh, yeah, it's a beige set. And then afterwards, I remove the plastic. And then this is where the magic happens. Okay, the magic is that this keycap set is shiny. Ta-da! That's it. What? Okay, but yeah, so this is Glazed Beige by Studios. Okay, set is kind of big, so you guys can take a look at it. That's the base. It comes with the RGB as well as additional stuff. Hello, Uncle. Late today? No, I wasn't late today. I was live. I was live for a while, and then I realized that everything be lagging. So I went off and I came back in again. Or are you late today? Was it PBT or ABS? I think it's ABS mixed with PC. Let's take a look at the Studio. I obviously cannot type with this, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Things are dropping, but I'm okay. Studio glaze beige. Okay, let's take a look at it together, okay? So glaze beige, Studio dedicated to staff, unlike UV, full PBT injection molding with mirror finish. Oh, it's full PBT, sorry. Legends are applied using a heat curing process, ensures sharp and precise legends with smooth, flat finish that won't feel to the touch. Legends durability is tested with 200 times matted rubber and rubbed equal to several months daily use, showing no visible fading. Durability may vary slightly based on hand sweat or other factors, but it exceeds normal keycap standards. Okay, do not hand sweat. Okay, that's what it's saying. Do not hand sweat. If you hand sweat, do not. Still buy, but just know that it will fade. Okay, but it's better than regular keycaps. Apparently, it exceeds regular keycap standards, but do not hand sweat. Valentine's still doing stream cause you love us? Of course. Of course. You guys see the title of the stream? Not the Blue Ridge Cleverkeebs. The one where the notification pop up. So if you like have notification turned on, then what will pop up is you single or something. You single? Yeah. Here's your daily dose or here's your weekly dose of dopamine. Yeah. So this is glazed beige. It's the set that I just showed you just now. Okay. And then after which we have the Sebaceous, the 60% Thailand edition, and the regular version. So the regular version, we will be getting our samples really soon. For the Thailand edition, we will be getting the new mounts as well. Okay, and then we'll probably do a rebuild or something sometime next week or the week after next. Okay. PBT RDL Retro Dark Lights round 2 orders have been placed. Metanoia will be happening soon. Trivium. So I've seen the what is that thing called? The changes made to Trivium, and I'm quite excited to show it. So we've already submitted the design, and we are awaiting right now the creation of the second prototype. Okay, MV65 sample will be available soon. QFRL 100 group buy will be soon. Cap generation pre-order will be opening soon, and then Crush 65 in stock. Okay, it will be in about March or so. And then, of course, the Blue Ridge project is right now in production. We will be opening up soon as well. Okay, so today we will be building the Blue Ridge, and I'm not sure whether or not you guys are more interested in seeing the EC version or seeing the MX version. Okay, but anywho, this is the Blue Ridge. Okay, it's a little scratched up because like we put it out there for people to touch and see. So this is the Blue Ridge. Ridge. This is the back. Cast the vote. Sure. How do I even do that? Yeah. I don't have any bot yet to do like a vote thing. But if EC gonna stream to 12 a.m., there is no way. There is no way. I even tested, okay? I tested EC just to make sure. So I tested the plate, I tested the DB, I tested even the space bar to ensure that it works with this plate. I tested everything that I could test. Okay, so it's unlikely that I'll stream to 12. Unlikely. Yeah, I tested everything. That's why you see one that's installed, but I don't want to remove it because it's clipped, right? So later I'll show you guys how we install EC space bars. You swipe it. Okay, I'll show you guys. But then once it's clipped on, it's kind of difficult to remove it. You just have to unclip it, lah, basically. But because I don't want to damage the plate, right? Plate looks super nice. So yeah. This is the plate. So for this is an integrated plate, very similar to that of HHKB. So happy hacking. So with the integrated plate, you don't have an housing. The plate acts as a housing. So you would loop the sides here where the stem goes in. And yeah, so if I build EC, whichever I build actually, it will eventually be placed at the store, so that people can touch and feel. But then I'm just thinking that I have quite a bit of MX boards here already, so I'm thinking if I should just do EC, because I don't have any EC boards. It's out, right? Then at least you guys can see the whole process as well. Okay, I tested everything. I ensure, I was so afraid. Easy for you, right? Just check, just rise up, right? So okay, just a few disclaimers. Yeah, I don't have like the correct parts and stuff to build. So I have the O ring. Where the heck is the O ring? One second. Okay, I have the O-ring. So the O-ring that's used on the Blue Ridge, slightly different. It's extremely thin. It's not 3 mm. So yeah, so I'm quite excited as to see how this would be. However, you guys have to know that Blue Ridge, I think, saw some changes already. Easy? Okay. So Huh? Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. There are a few changes to this project itself. Okay. Okay. All right. So the few changes is that update time. Canon Keys will be picking up the Blue Ridge and selling some of the in stock for this polycarbonate run. So this PC run will be run by Canon Keys. Updated the EC and 4.5 MX plate designs and now snuck those changes in time this week. So basically, he made changes to this particular plate. Okay. There is a slight warping, but I don't think it'll affect much because I'll be screwing everything down later on, right? Right? You guys can see it. It's slightly like, yeah. But anywho, okay. The mounting system, PCB by SIP. Yes, the PCB is actually quite interesting. I'll show you guys later on. Okay. The mounting has been changed, so it's no longer O-ring. It will be using silicon tabs. Okay. Um, then better OEM dome support. So apparently, with the current plate, they're going to change the sizing and whatever not for the plate because the current plate has had issues with over compression of OEM domes compressed on the side. So they will be making changes to it. But today we'll not be using the OEM domes. Instead, we'll be using KLC's EC domes. Okay. Okay, so the other thing that they want to change, they are looking to change, is using MX keycaps with no interference. So right now, I assume because of this particular shape, there might be interferences when using MX keycaps. So they are looking to change it. Okay, right. So how they're going to change it is making the 2U steps, the keys, much smaller. And then so it hopefully do not interfere with the regular keycaps. Okay, so the keycaps I'm planning to use for today, right? Even DCS, not sure if DCS will because this I'm reading off the update notes that he sent. So I'm not sure. Right now, I am not using DCS. I'll be using PBS to build today. I'll be using PBS. I think it's the black one with no text. Okay, to build today, I would not be using DCS. Okay, so quite interested. I'm quite interested because PBS is quite low as well, right? Whether or not it'll interfere, and if it does have interference, I'll probably change it out. But for now, I'll be sticking to PBS for now. Right? Okay. Redesign the 2U retainer. Okay. Yes. Then some branding for funsies. Okay. I think that's the least of the important update. But yeah, in general, I think it's a lot of QL updates, and he's just making it so that he is ensuring as much compatibility as possible with this particular plate. Okay, so usually for Topra or EC style boards, when you throw on DCS, there is very little interferences. So yeah, so DCS and OEM EC is kind of like a good match. Okay, let's take a look at the PCB. Yeah, so the PCB is an interesting one. Okay, you guys see that there are areas where you can use EC on. So this is where EC happens. And at the same time, using the same PCB, yeah, using the same PCB is hot swappable and you can use MX. SA also okay? Yeah. Because I think primarily the issue was that there are spines in the 2U. So my experiences, so this is a GMK keycap, yeah? My experiences is that in GMK keycap, there are these spines where the stems are, and the spines are usually what that causes the interferences. Gold, yeah. So it's quite interesting, this PCB. And the only reason I jumped on this project the other time was it's just how interesting, where he created an integrated plate where instead of the O-ring running out here, right, and then having you to like force and just fiddle with putting the assembly in, he created a channel here, right? He created a channel so that O-ring can flow naturally, right? However, he's removing that lah, so it's kind of sad, but we make do, okay. And I think the talk of the town would still be this PCB, right? Having both MX and TOPRA support or EC support is quite interesting, and it's quite big actually, right? However, I think A boards also made these EC switches that are encapsulated in a regular MX style switch. So I think that's quite interesting as well. We are looking to bring some samples in. We're not sure, but we'll probably be doing that, right? Just to test it out and just to see, because it fits MX plates. However, it requires an ECPCB. ECPCB, but it fits MX plate. So we're not sure how well that will do, but yeah, we're still looking to see if we should bring it in. Okay, I have another problem, and I think this is quite standard as a problem with David. Is that I cannot, for the life of me, remember where I put my daughter board. But I don't think that's too important, right? Because we don't test. Anyways, right? Okay, so I think we'll just start building the EC version, right? Because we might one day change to MX, so I will not be lubing the PCB itself, right? I would just be building on top of the whatever this is, and then if it sounds dry, then it sounds dry, right? It could be a thing that we like, okay? All right, so I'm not sure if the final run would come with these excess part, but I think it will, and I don't have the right tools to remove it, so I'm go get the right tools. All right, so I still don't have the right tools, but Jesus work. I think. Uh, uh, Teasers did nothing. Okay, so this is the PCB. Okay, how it's gonna work is that I will be lubing the plate itself. I'll set everything onto the plate, and then go over here like that. Okay, and then I'll screw the whole assembly down. My only issue is that even like that, there is some bowing that's happening. I'm not sure how this will affect the overall build, but I hope it'll be fine. So what I'm gonna do, okay, and Chad, please remind me if I forget, is that I will screw on the sides first. Oh no, yeah, probably the sides first, just so I can get it to maybe straighten out a bit. But I'm not sure how this is gonna affect the overall build, to be completely honest. Okay, I'm just letting you guys see that is slightly bent, slightly bowed. You guys see that? Hello, hi. Okay. Okay, so to install the space bar is actually relatively easy. The 2U is even easier, but let's go through a space bar because I've got a someone that came out to say that they are not able to install SIPs or KLC's spacebar. So there is a way of installing the spacebar itself. So if you look at the spacebar, okay, the spacebar pack, right? Okay. So there is a point where if you put it in, and it's extremely easy to put it in, but it slips right out, this is the wrong way. Okay? This is not the right way. So if you put it in and then it slips right out, okay, it's not the right way. You may think it's the correct way because it's not meant to be stuck, right? It's a stab. But this is not the right way, okay, of installing this particular spacebar. Okay, what you want to do, okay, you can follow this example here in case you guys one day would build your own, right? And then you guys need a reference, okay? So what you want to do is that on the space bar itself, there is a point on the stem. Sorry, on the stem there is a flap. There is an additional flap that comes out on one side. Okay, the flap, and looking at the top side where the wire is, the flap should always be on the other side. Okay, if wait, I'm trying to language this. So if the space bar with the top hole is facing me, then the flap should be on the left side of it. Okay, and then when we install it from the top and then we push it in. Okay, then it should not drop out. This, it should stay in there like that. Does that make sense? I find it so hard to differentiate my left and right, but I just know how to do it. Okay, after you guys are done, then for any plate that you guys use, right, there'll be a cutout for a space bar, and you just pop it in. Okay, once you hear a snap, it's quite snug. Okay, so that's your space bar. I will not do the 2U clip, the 2Us for now, because the 2Us, the usually for 2Us, this area, okay, where the wire sits, will be a clip. However, in this case, for this plate, there are no clips for the wire. Or maybe I'm doing it wrong. One second, let me just check again. Check again. Keyword is again. Let's see. Is there an actual clip? Okay, there are no clips. Okay. No need loop step? Need. Need to. But for EC, the step is looped slightly differently. Okay? Do you see where the wire channels are? I would always recommend for you to loop steps where the wires would touch. Okay? So, for example, inside here, inside this area where the wire goes in. One second, yeah? Let me just grab out a wire. So, this is your EC wire. How I'll usually loop, okay, my EC wires would be this area here, because this area would touch plastic. Okay, the other area, one second. So let me just put it in. Okay. Okay, once you see that wire is in there, you can tell, right? So this area, the bottom area, will definitely touch. This area will definitely touch. This side, and this side. Okay, will definitely touch plastic. Those areas are areas that you need to lube. The most success I found with lubing EC is just taking a syringe and then an applicator, basically, and then just applying lube into there. This channel here, okay, this channel here, and into there, and that's it. All right, BDZ will be thicker. It will be nicer, I think, but 205 would work as well. Okay. So for the 2U, it's the same thing. Okay. So this is a 2U stab. The wires will go through here. The wires will go through here, and then it'll be hooked on to where the plate, this part is, this part is of the plate. Okay. So, but because there is no hook there, what you want to do is that you're going to apply lube into these holes here, as well as syringe here. So even if the wires move and it touches the plastic, it doesn't make a sound, right? So that's why that's how you make it stay quiet. Okay, so we will do that. But first, let's loop the housing of the of this plate first. So for looping easy, less is always more, as with all switches, right? So we're gonna loop the sides here. One, sorry. So you're gonna loop this side here. One, and then two. So why you loop the two sides? Because these two sides is where it touches the sliders here. Slider side one, slider side two. Okay. So when I put it in, okay. Whoop. Okay. So this is where the slider would hit. Okay. It's just these two sides. So we just have to loop the two sides and we'll be good. Okay. For today also, we will be applying the silencing ring. It's basically a full EC build, just so that you guys get yourself quite comfortable and understand the different things that goes into EC. So I personally prefer the silicon ring. Some people prefer the poron one, but I prefer the silicon ring. So where these go, you might ask yourself. So okay, so generally, I think a good bunch of you know that I do not like to silence my Topra, right? But if I do, it will be with silicon rings. Okay, so slide it down into the stem. You don't like to, yeah. Okay, slide down into the stem, and then afterwards, just apply. Okay, and that's it. That's how you silence your Topra. So, majority of the sound that comes from Topra do not come from the bottom out. It comes from the top out. Okay, it comes from when this area. Okay, it comes from when this area, see this flat area, right, hits the top of the housing, and so there is a top out sound. Okay, so that's why people apply silencing ring around this, so that when it tops out, silencing ring will ruin rubber domes. Why? Watching without sound in class, nice. Okay, nice. Well done, you. I'm not sure how it will ruin rubber domes though, and deform them, because the silencing ring goes around the stem, right? We'll have to catch up after stream. Yeah, it goes around the stem. It only prevents the top out. Okay, so once again, right? So you try putting one silencing ring, one with, one without, and I will understand. No, I still wouldn't understand, because I know it reduces travel by a slight bit, but I don't see how the silencing ring would actually damage the domes. Definitely not, Claude. You want to explain a little bit? Because even on my silence Topra, right? So HHKV silence, those S series stuff, I would actually remove the silencing ring. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. The silencing ring would take, yes. So it would stay squished, right? Is that what you're saying? It would stay like squished for about zero point 0.3 mm. The rubber domes would stay squished, so something like that. So what you're saying is that the rubber domes would stay squished like that, like you'll stay like in a semi-compressed state. Yeah, 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 yeah. That is if you silence non-silence. So, okay, okay. So let's So if you silence non-silenced topra, like stems that are not meant to be silenced, then you will restrict the movement quite a bit. Not quite a bit, but then by zero point 0.3 mm or so. However, if you use topra and then the travel is the non-silenced one. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Because my my logic might be flawed because I just assumed that Topra made silencing ring for the silenced version with a slightly increased stem. That way, that it doesn't affect or constantly press down on the it'll be pressed down the same as the non-silenced variant. Oh, serious? The 10U space bar is distracting. Well, stop looking at it. Oh, okay, okay. No, of course I always use purple sliders, right? And then okay, so not everything is purple, but most of my Topra is silence, the silence version, because I like the purple stem quite a bit. But I always take out the silencing ring. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, but I think some people actually enjoy having the silencing rings in there because it makes the Topra actually quiet. The one with purple sliders and silencing ring feels weird. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. The domes became linear. So I've never heard of that. I honestly have never heard of domes becoming. Okay, in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to not make it like bow so much. I know that. I know that silencing rings, because of how it is and how it works, it might affect tactility a little bit. However, it shouldn't be to the extent where it becomes a linear. Like I have 30 grams, 35 grams, 30 grams, 30 grams, I think. And those feel like linear switches, even with or without the silencing rings. Right? Okay. Anywho, let me go grab the. Next time, if you got come to Malaysia for meetup, I will let you test. Ken, do you have like one side with silencing rings and one side without? Because I only know that it will compress a little bit, like zero point 0.3 mm, right, down onto the domes itself. But I don't think that it affects that much that it would. Like I know it will kill some level of tactility, but not to the extent where it's actually like feelable. Okay, let me go get lube first. Okay. I'm demoted to using the small one because the other person is using the big one. 2 months also affect already. Ah. Huh. That's quite interesting though. Because like I've never seen such a great effect of like silencing rings. At least. I mean, I've seen a few, but never once where they have like a major issue, you know? Okay, let me shift the lights a little. If one silence gets silicon domes, wait, are you serious? Silicon hard to deform? Deskies during CNY got 30% discount. Do you get it? Do you get yourself a silicon dome? Because I'm not sure like how they feel, like silicon domes. Anyone try it, silicon dome? Oh, I tried Carrot 60, Brown's V3. I think Carrot's a little tough though. Like for me at least. I think because I have like extremely weak fingers, right? And I think many people know that. So for me, I feel like carrot domes in general, it's quite heavy. And I don't quite enjoy them. I know a lot of people enjoy them, but I think it's not for me. I still enjoy the feel of what's the thing called? The OEM stuff. I'm not sure. There is something. Maybe I'm coping, right? Maybe I'm coping. But I think OEM domes feel slightly better, regardless of the weightage. Though I have some that's quite aged and they feel quite heavy also. Like my Leopold 980. Then you guys know? Didn't know you guys? Oh, we are. And also, if you don't want domes that will age, oh, you should try my Leopold. I think at first it's fine when you're typing on it. It's fine, and then afterwards, what happens is that it will feel quite tiring. Even to like Mr. K-Tex. Mr. K-Tex prefer like enjoys heavier stuff, right? But when I let him try my Leopold, he's like, oh, this is way too heavy. How heavy are the domes on paper? On paper, I think it was 45. I think like it feels like 55 or some crazy ass weight. It's quite heavy. In case you guys are wondering, I'm using extremely little. 980. Little amounts of lube. I can bring it out. 1 second. Which tone? Yes, lightning I do. But it's a little warm, so. There you go. Yeah. So this is mine. It's got a nice little heavy case for it. It's unsilenced. Yeah. One second, I'll let you guys hear it. Yeah. So this is the my 980. It sounds like Topra. It sounds like unsilenced Topra. That's what it sounds like. Is it like extremely nice? It's okay. It's Topra. Good clag. Yeah, because unsilenced, right? So I think the part that gets to me is whenever like someone like presses on it, and I watch them press, right? Because it looks so unassuming. It's beige. It's kind of air. Then they'll press it on. It's like, oh, there's no sound. But then their top out has a sound. Then they're like, oh, what is this? Then it feels like membrane. Oh, that gets to me so much. Yeah, let's put it this way. Very expensive membrane. Yeah, right. It'll be like, oh, it feels like membrane. I was like, then I'll be like, you go find out, you go find a membrane that feels like this. But I cannot really say that like outright. How does one go from mechanical switch sound to accept mushy Topra sounds? I think I think it's slightly easier for me because I used HHKB first before knowing that HHKB was a thing. Oh yeah, how come y'all got membrane and some Armageddon clicky? Okay, so the Armageddon was donated by a customer. He built a board with us, and then he's like, "Hey, wait, I'm gonna go back and then grab my board. I'll give it to you guys. You guys can do whatever that you guys want with the board." He was happy with the board that he built with us. He went back, and then he dropped by after with his Armageddon, and then he said, "Nah, here's the board. Do whatever you want with it." That's how we got like a Armageddon here. But yeah, no. But so I used HHKB before knowing that HHKB was a thing. Like I never knew that it's considered like custom keyboard or that you can like To me it's just then. To me it was just a random Japanese made membrane keyboard. How did I get into HHKB? No, I did not like get into HHKB. It's more like Extreme Solutions. So it's a shop in Singapore. And then I was walking in. Then I was just touching keyboards, and I felt the keyboard. Then I looked at it. I was like, oh yeah, it's quite interesting. And I was like, oh, it supports Mac as well. I'm gonna just get it. And then that's what happened. And then I got it because I was interested in it. That was like many, many years ago. Before like custom keyboard was a thing for me, at least. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the thing about me. I got into keyboards before knowing that I got into keyboards. Um, it's the one that it's the one that the, wait, which one is it? Uh, It's the one that requires a battery. So is it a hybrid S? I think it's a hybrid, right? Yeah, hybrid. Yeah, there you go. And then my second one was the one with the stupid arrow keys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I used it for a bit, but then it didn't feel like great to me, and then I sold it like shortly after. Yeah, the one is HHKB with arrow keys. Did I ever own a Pro 2? Yes, I believe I have. Again, I said I believe I have because it's extremely likely that I've owned one, or that one of my Topra boards are built with Pro 2 internals. What aftermarket HHKB you have now? Aftermarket as in the case, or aftermarket as in like HHKB layout keyboards? Case like show, I have a few shows, and I have a Norbauer. I have a heavy grill. I'm not sure if this is too much loop, honestly, because there's no way to clip it in. So I'm gonna just clean it up a bit. Yeah, but that's about all that I have. Like because it's very difficult to collect HHKB, especially like okay, so say I'll just put it this way. Okay, I think true HHKB like collectors will collect HHKB like yellowed out stuff like the from series one, this particular edition, that edition. For me, not really. Yeah, that's not me. I'm sorry, but then different strokes for different folks, right? I'm not too like into collecting like yellowed out HHKB, or like the historical events that happened with HHKB. I know I will get stoned for this, but I think I just collect. I use HHKB and I enjoy using Topra quite a bit because of how comfortable it is. Right? I think like people collect keyboards, right? I think all of us are keyboard collectors to some extent, and I think we all collect keyboards slightly differently. No, it doesn't. It doesn't clip in at all. It just sits on a ledge, and that is why, like, because if it clips in, then it will be easy, right? But because it doesn't, I should have probably just skipped this out first, and then just do like loop order one U. But yeah, like in for a penny, in for a pound. I've already done it, so might as well continue. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I thought I was messing up just now when I was testing. Yeah, I was afraid that I was messing up, and then as such, it's not clipping in. Yeah, but I realized afterwards that it doesn't clip in. It just sits, or I'm actually doing something wrong. But from what I'm seeing, it doesn't clip. It sits. So yeah, I mean, maybe Cleverkeebs will come and go like, "Hey, yo, dude, you're doing something wrong." It's meant to clip in, not sit. But for now, I can't get it to clip, so I'm just gonna let it sit. I think, yeah, I guess, right? I guess if it's not clipping in, then yeah. I was hoping, I was low key hoping that it would actually like clip in. But oh well, it is what it is, right? We just live with it. But hopefully, like the changes that he's making to the integrated plate itself, would include like clip-in tool use. I'm not sure how difficult it is to actually create like a clip-in version of this integrated housing for the tool use stabs, because I'm not an engineer, right? So yeah, or rather a designer. So I'm not gonna comment much, but then I guess it's good to have, you know. Oh yeah, I guess you can don't put the wires lah, right? No rattle, right? No wires, no rattle. As long as it's holding it in place, then yeah. But as long as it's holding in place, then it's whatever. I was actually half thinking if I have to build the MX build today together with the EC, like EC first and MX, I'm just gonna skip out on wires for the EC. For the MX, sorry. Domes have to be heavier. Nah, nah. You don't really need heavier domes. Like regular ass stuff works. Would it feel sluggish for the Tuyo if no wire? Nah. I've done it, and I've done it without wire, and I think it's fine. It will feel like slightly slower, but I've never had the issue of it not like coming back up. It okay, fine. I'll admit it will not come back up, but it's still okay. Not too bad. Like I don't have to use like a specifically heavier dome just for that. It is what it is. Yeah. I'm worried that the PBS keycap would have some level of interference though, because PBS is so tiny. It's like low profile keycap. Gosh, hopefully it's fine. I'm honestly worried. Can test now actually. They need to fix that for real. The wires, yeah. What do you want me to test now? I was planning PBS to go on Aga. Oh, I think PBS as a profile is super nice. On the Agar, I'm not sure what it is they use though. It seems like they are using, what's it called? They're using MX stabs for EC. So I don't think there will be any interference, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'll be the guinea pig today then. Push up and down the sliders. Oh yeah. You give me a second, yeah. I'll do that. I might end up just removing the wires altogether. Though, are you guys excited for the AE bots Topra MX thing though? Or do you guys think that it's something that will pass? and it's kind of mid. I know. I mean, because there's enough lube in there, right? So suction is a thing. So I think it's kind of working. No, I take that back. Wait, it's not clipping in, right? It's not clipping in. Yes, it's not clipping in. Yeah, but the hole is quite in there. It's quite deep, and I think with enough lube, there is a suction that's formed, and I guess it's fine. But still kind of annoying to have to deal with this. Oop. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. I'm done with it already. Okay, I left the last row. I think Mr. K-Tex wants me to mod his RF as well, his real force. He bought one 1800 or a full size real force when he was in Japan, and he wanted me to mod it. And he's like, "Would you like to stream it?" I was like, "Sure, I don't mind streaming it, but then will people want to watch me just lubricating like Topra? I don't think it's all that entertaining. Even right now, I'm not doing like a extremely good job. I'm doing it so that I can just get through the process. Don't make it so difficult looking, you know. Wait, show maybe making cases for it, the full size one. I don't know, dude. But why? I think the newer stuff, the stock in its stock form is quite nice though. Not thinking about it. Maybe silencing ring is not something that I want to put on, but 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 let's just do it, right? Let's just do it. For my MX sliders, if no silencing, kind of eh. Yeah, that's the problem, right? That's the thing. That's the thing. That's why I'm like putting it on. Like OEM, I think it's fine. The MX stuff, however, and pour all the rings first. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. I'll deal with this. Right, as long as Chad is here, Chad can keep me like company while I'm doing this extremely mundane side of Topra. So I absolutely dislike putting on silencing rings because like I don't think it's all that worth it. I like the sound. But of course some people absolutely hate the sound. Okay, yeah. I'll follow your advice. Some people absolutely hate the sound of the topping out sound of Topra, at least. But I'm okay with it. It sounds like a shuffle, like a NTUC trolley on rough ground. It sounds good, no? It sounds calming. You like your plastic hitting plastic or the lack thereof sound? There is a sound of like top up. It's only the bottom out that has no sound. The silencing ring is there to stop the top out sound from happening. I'm obviously struggling extremely hard with this silencing ring. Since Aga uses MX steps, Type Plus goes well. I'm not sure. I honestly, I cannot comment whether or not Type Plus will go well for Aga as well. But I'm sure if they use like standard stuff, then yeah. Breathing ASMR, I'm so sorry. I'm sure if they use like the standard stuff, then yeah, I think it's fine. The mic is right under my nose as I'm doing this because I'm trying to find an in right into this. So okay, so for these silencing rings, I am not sure if you are supposed to pull out this entire flap, right, or just the circle itself. But I do my best when I'm using this. I built one board using this before. I personally don't like to do the whole thing. I prefer like you can do it this way, but I prefer my silencing ring to not be that thick. So I will do my best to actually like break it apart. But some people prefer it the thicker. Like, why else would you have silencing rings, right? So that's why I'm struggling. I'm not struggling because it's difficult to take out. I'm struggling because I'm trying to peel the ring away from the paper without taking off the backing of it. Does that make sense? I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're crazy, dude." That's like, but does that make sense? Yeah, right. Hopefully it will. Yeah, that's why I'm like low key struggling, not low key, but extremely high key struggling here, because I'm trying to separate the backing from the rings itself. Because it still dampens the sound, right? Kinda, but you know, I don't experience too much of a loss of travel. Waiting for my Type B EC PCB to come. Wait, has it not delivered yet? I thought the Type B already fulfilled already. Like, is it not fulfilled? Why? What's up? Oh, nice. What is the advantage of lubing the PCB? Lubing the PCB in general, it's meant for lubing the springs. So, one second, let me just grab out. I just realized I didn't bring out springs, did I? Okay, so you lube the PCB so that when you compress the springs, then what's gonna happen is that the spring's gonna pick up the loop that's on the PCB, and then yeah, so that's a nice thing. Everyone went to bed already. Yeah, so that's why you loop your springs. You loop your springs so that when the springs compress onto the PCB, then it picks up the loop from the PCB. Otherwise, what you can also do would be to loop your springs itself. But EC springs are extremely infamous for being quite difficult to pull apart. So yeah, so we don't want to do that. So we just loop the PCB. And the second advantage of looping the PCB also is that when you have right your domes and your PCB is looped, what happens is that the domes would stay quite nice and firm onto your PCB while you remove your like the top assembly, and then it doesn't shift anywhere. So you can like do and change stuff, your housing, your plate, whatever, without like changing or fiddling with your domes and stuff. So that's the advantage of lubing a PCB. It's just to ensure that the dome everything stays, and also your springs get looped. Topra, yeah, we're building the Blue Ridge, actually. So easy, I guess, but yeah. The main thing about lubing is that way. But because eventually I think I also want to experiment using the MX, the hot swap holes on this particular PCB. So I will not be lubing a PCB because I don't want to deal with oily switches afterwards. So I'm just going to leave this be. I'm going to go grab springs. I just realized I forgot to bring springs. Be right back. Blue Ridge is pretty. Yeah, I agree too. I think it's extremely sexy board. And I think the PCB is what? So, like, because we are vendors, yeah? So, what happened was that we initially reached out to Clever because what did I saw? It's for another project. And then he shared that he created an integrated plane, HHKB, that has a routing for the O-ring. And that got me extremely excited. And that's how the communications actually began. So now I'm going to try to make this half. I'm going to try halving this. But I don't think I'll have much success. So I'll probably not use the thicker ones, just use the thin ones. This is thick too. Yeah. This board is going to be so scuffed. It's going to be an uneven actuation. Wait, is this the thicker one or the thinner one? Oh, this is the thicker one. Same theory like donut dipping. Yeah, quite similar. I think quite similar, but at the same time, because Topra, when the springs compress, right, it compresses quite flat. So I think it's more effective than donut dipping. So let's see if I can actually get a spring out. Okay. Let's get myself a white surface. So when you have lube, like spread all over here, and then your springs compress, you can tell that the springs compress flat. Actually, you can't tell. Right? The springs compress quite flatly. Is there a better way to do this? Okay, never mind. Yeah, but you guys get it, right? Because the spring's like that. So it compresses quite flatly. Whereas for MX springs, because it's not extremely flat like that, so when it compresses onto itself, you're just doing your best to, or rather the spring is doing its best to pull lube from wherever you've do not dip. Right, so I think that is the difference between donut dipping and this. Okay, let me try to separate stuff. If not, then what's gonna happen is that I would have some that would actuate like faster than not actuate faster, but then have a longer travel compared to others. Though Sean, you should maybe like experiment with building easy boards, or to some level, to some extent, like get yourself HHKB or something before Agar comes, so you know what's the main difference between like Topra and then the aftermarket AC stuff. And then you might be able to enjoy the aftermarket stuff more or less, depending. But I know some people that prefers the aftermarket EC parts compared to the OEM stuff. For me, as long as it works, it works. Sounds like an idea. Yeah, Pro Tools are cheap. Yeah, exactly. Pro Tools are extremely like reasonably priced at least. So you should maybe explore that first before you get into building your Aga. But your Aga will be here like fully built, right? If I remember correctly, the EC ones will be fully built, right? So it's not like you get to experiment with the build and stuff. Aga will be fully built. Yeah, that's why. I know Sean bought into the Aga. I'm just saying that because it's fully built, you'll not get to enjoy what EC offers. And because to some people, EC is just about the typing feel, right? To some people, they quite like the sound. Um, some people not a fan of the sound, but they just like how it feels at their fingertips. So they use EC with headphones. They forgot to send us screws for this one. So went to get some M2 screws, and Mr. Ktex was like, "Oh, is 20 enough?" I was like, "No." You want your show with Cleverkeebs? Okay, sure. Okay, come take it. I like Topra because of silent tactiles. Do you actually like Topra? The sound of Topra? You've never tried Topra before? The board has like the shop, the gallery has like a few Topra boards, no, for you to try. Like all you got to do is just request, and we will bring it out. I'm sorry if I'm like breathing down the mic. I'm trying my best to separate this, but I don't think I'll have much success. So I will give up and I'll just put it aside, so I do not mix it up. Yeah, I forgot to try. Okay, next time you come SG visit, we'll be happy to have you. Zykos is so weird. You've been here like a few times and you've not tried the Topra box that's on display. It's not much though. It's just enough, I guess. I know that my heavy grill is built with the first HHKB I ever owned. 1 second. Okay, so I have a MX stem here. This is to show people the difference between like Topra stem and MX. That's why, because it's placed at the gallery anyways, right? So yeah. So the rest of my build are Topra. It's just this one that is MX. So yeah. So this is the heavy grill. Let's take a listen to it, yeah. Change my screen. All right, so that is the heavy grill. And for those wondering why I'm switching screens so and I'm typing on my board, is because that one has increased dB. So because Topper is so quiet, right? So my typing tests, I up it by like what the particular screen itself, the particular scene itself. I up it by 5 dBs, so sounds come through better. No, 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 no. So it's only one key. That is MX. The rest, it's Topra. See? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So only one key, only one single key is MX. It's to show people the difference because like they'll be like, oh, is this like membrane Or like, oh, is this like silent switches? Can I get these switches? Because we have to forever remember that KTEX is a gallery. So we are a physical place, right? When people come in to try keyboards, they will ask things. They will be like, oh, can I try that keyboard? It looks interesting. Then I'll be like, okay, sure. Then I'll take out my heavy grill, I'll put it in front of them, and they'll be like, oh, I like the feeling of this. Is this membrane? And I'll be like, no, it's Topra. And it's like, oh, okay. Then some other people will be like, oh, is this silent switches? Then I'll be like, oh, no. Has anyone tried the Armageddon keyboard here and asked if I have it stocked? No. Everyone touched it and went like, ugh. They went like, oh, why do you have that? Ugh. But I think because that is the only like what clicky. I think that is the only clicky that's here. Like we don't have boards built in clickies, but that I think is the only clicky. Real talk. Yeah. So yeah. So this is let me put this away. Wait, the first time that you saw a what? You were judging? Oh, right. I thought this place was supposed to sell better stuff. Okay, in case you guys are wondering, what is the Armageddon keyboard? Okay, I'm known to derail. So for the people who have just joined us, okay, I'm known to like derail quite a bit. So excuse me for it, but I just always have this like things to want to show and whatnot, right? So let me bring out the Armageddon keyboard. Yeah? Yes, we also got Office Membrane. Yeah, so if you guys come into our store, on the first shelf, you will see the IBM, not IBM, sorry. You would see like Logitech membrane keyboard. You'd see IBM membrane keyboard, like basically like Office standard issue stuff. Right. So this is the Armageddon keyboard that one of our customers gifted to us. Got Alps, have there Alps. This is Alps. So this is one keyboard that my customer like gifted to us. Basically, the story is that he came, he built a board, and then he's like, "Do you guys accept like a keyboard?" Then I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, right? For display, sure, we can pawn anything for display." Then or like give away, right? So then the dude went back home, pick up this board, came back down, handed it to me, and go like, "You can do whatever you want with the board." Right? And then this is the board. So we've decided that we to put it out on display. Yeah. Right. So this is his board. And then I don't think you guys require a sound test of it because even if I don't like aim my mic onto the board itself, I think you guys can hear it. Oh, actually you guys cannot hear it. 1 second. Right. Sounds so nice, genuinely. Maybe I just like stuff. Sounds so good. The steps, my ears. Yes. Right. But he's like, oh, is there any way to actually fix this keyboard? Then I was like, yeah, I guess we could. Then he's like, nah, it's not worth it. It's okay. Co-star? I've not actually opened it up. I've not actually seen. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It is. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It is. I personally think that Costa steps have got so much. What's that thing called? Potential, right? Because I've heard Costa steps that are like super nice. Yeah. Plumber's tape? Nah. They're fine. Not nice to remove the space. Yeah, yeah. So I looked bottom. I looked at the bottom and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna remove it because I'll probably spend the next like 15 minutes trying to put it back together, and nah. Yeah. Okay. Let me put this away. This is sacred. It's a gift from our customers. Okay. Now, where was I? Oh, I was in the middle of doing this. Gosh, I don't need like five. I I can do without five. 60, right? 1, 2, 3, 5. This is the part that I hate the most. Do people actually like silenced opera? If you do, can you not like silenced opera? Maybe I have certain biases against people who like silenced opera because of the amount of work that's required to one silenced opera. I'm gonna trigger a lot of people in the Chronicle server. I'm so sorry. Yes, silence is God. Yes, continue, please. Like silenced opera. I don't mean it in a snide way. I'm just meaning it for myself, honestly, because it's a lot of work to get it silenced. I think it's slightly more work trying to get silent stuff from like OEM silent stuff to be unsilenced. Because when you open it up, like when you do OEM, like when you buy like a HHK video, you're like, oh yeah, it's kind of decent. I'll use it for a while before I start modding it. And then you do that. And then after that, when it comes to modding it, then you'll be like, oh, I actually have to remove the stamps, remove the rings and stuff. So I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but I'm actually not sorry because I'm in the state of removing silencing rings, right? So looped Hopra or unlooped Hopra. Okay, so for that part, I'm okay with either. Don't be a monster. Why do you need to loop stabs, Topra stabs? Like Mr. K-Tex is using unlooped Topra stabs, and I think it sounds half decent. Decent. It's the one that he bought. I think it's like what the R3 104 something like that. No, not 104. Sorry, 10 something. Old ones are not looped well. Yeah, 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 yeah. The newer ones are fine. Let me bring it out again. 1 second. Oh no, Tia bring his keyboard home. Oh, I think he brought it home. Okay, it's not on his desk, so he probably brought it home or something. Too lazy to look for it. Distracted once more. Typical David. I'm so sorry. I'm actually not. Again, I'm not sorry. But yeah, it's kind of cool, right? But I'm still looking around for it, but then I cannot see it. So yeah, back to this mundaneness of a job. We're gonna delay his build. My builds are always delayed, guys. If you guys are new here, I'm so sorry, but my builds usually take like 3 hours. It happens extremely slowly because I derail a lot. I go off topic a lot, and yes, and so this happens. Like yeah, and and that's why my stream would like start at 7 p.m. SGT time, and sometimes SGT time. You what the heck? And sometimes it will last till like 11, like 11 some, right? So 4 hours. Is that 4 hours? It's 4 hours. 4 hours, and the build process, like actually putting keyboards together, would be what 15 minutes, and the rest would just be a lot of derailing and talking and just not really doing anything. Yeah, 2 hours for a macro pad. Yeah, exactly. I used 2 hours to build a macro pad. You guys want to see the macro pad? It has 9 keys. Sorry, 8 keys. I think 8 keys, and one knob. I don't even have to solder the knob, and I took 2 hours. Was it a good macro pad? I guess it is. Oh, one second. Someone's calling me. Oh, okay. The person prank calling me. Okay, I'm struggling with that one, so I'm not even gonna attempt further. Else I delay this build even more. Maybe got OT? Nah, don't have. Don't have OT. I don't get overtime pay. I'm just extremely slow when it comes to building keyboard, and like I don't know. I feel like I owe it to some extent to viewers, whether it's 6 or 20 viewers or like whatever amount of viewers, to be as interactive as possible. And yes, while there are people who come by just to watch me build a keyboard and then leave an hour later or even like 15 minutes later because I'm not exactly completing a build, then they'll be like, can you like hurry the fuck up? But I don't know. I don't know. And even when I go so slowly, I mess up so many builds. So imagine if I build it regularly, right? Imagine how many more builds I'll mess up, right? The stream would be an hour half long, and then I'll be spending the next half an hour trying to get things done. What's muted? Am I muted? Yeah, Zycos, you nasty. I'm looking at my stream. I'm actually like looking at my desk to see whether it's because I'm getting like a unstable connection on my Twitch. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting one. But as long as there's no lag, it's whatever. Not muted, yeah. It's okay. Building keyboard is enjoying the process, not speed running. I totally agree. I totally agree. Hi. But I'm wondering how you have over 30 people just listening to. I've got no idea. I have. I think because right now I think my category is set to makers and craft. I should probably change it to just chatting. Like honestly speaking, because I yap so much, and I know I yap so much, and I'm not even apologetic about the fact that I yap so much. It just is, you know. We love yapping streamers. I'm quite amazed at myself, but half the time after I'm done yapping, I'll go home and then I'll crash. Like I'll be meeting my girlfriend right after this stream, right? And then I usually after stream I would not talk much during like supper or dinner, whatever you guys call it. It's like what 9 p.m. 9 p.m. already, 9 p.m. Oh God, I started this stream 2 hours ago and look where we are. Not even putting the assembly in yet. 9 p.m. So we're gonna take like at least an hour more before it actually gets in. Okay, so yeah, you guys got some time. I'm so sorry. I'm actually not sorry. I'm not sure. I should stop apologizing when I don't mean it. Bro took 2 hours to build PCB. Nah, I did not even take 2 hours to build PCB. I barely touched the PCB. You know, I barely did anything, to be completely honest. I'm just putting silencing rings. I mean, I looped the housing, looped the plate, but that's it. Yeah. What's that link? Do I open it up? Is that a sus link? Let me click on it. When you're yapping too much and she hits this post. Ah, okay. Safe for work? Yeah, I'm not too worried because when I hit a link there, it doesn't open up on the streaming window, so it's fine. Ash. And I still have like what? So many more silencing rings to go. Oh, bless me. I seriously wonder like what you guys do when you guys are like listening to stream, when you guys are tuning in, right? I am very sure that you guys are not lubing switches. I know if who's that Typlo is here, Typlo would probably be like doing the dishes or washing the toilet or something while tuning in to stream. I am not sure what you guys are doing when you guys are tuning in to a K Texas stream, and especially when I'm streaming. What do you guys actually do? You're just watching? Ah, wait, Rui. Are you still like Rui? Right? I've got no idea how I pronounce that, but Rui, Ruio. Are you still thinking? Like, I know you've been posting like screenshots of like you trying to check out. Have you actually checked out? First time watching, but normally I'm sleeping this time. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Well, welcome. Yeah, I do a lot of yapping, very little building, but yeah. Like we stream like once a week kind of thing. It's mostly because again we are a vendor and yeah we just sell stuff right in Singapore, and a lot of the stream it's meant to like be engagement and to keep the our customers or people that supported us, our brand, engaged. So yeah, I don't think streaming is like the best platform to do this, but it is what it is. At least like if you have a question, when our customers have questions, when we first started streaming, the platform became an extremely like direct and straightforward way for them to reach out to us. Although we have like Discord and like support email and stuff, you know. I guess it's a personal touch kind of thing. Window shopping, like they've been window shopping for like ever. Every single time they post on chat, it's them at cart, and then it's just window shopping. Mendo, Mendo is a friend. If it's the same Mendo, I think Mendo is a friend of Mr. K-Tex or the brand itself. 19th, you will know. 19th, I'll not be in. I'll purposely not come in. Wait, actually, 19th, I may not be in at all. Wait 1 second. Let me just check. 19th. Oh, yeah. 19th, I'm not in. Is this enough? I don't think so, but I hope it is so I don't have to do more. Is Mendo still streaming these days? She'll sometimes drop by and like grab supplies from us. I think from Singapore there were a few streamers as well. I cannot quite remember their names. Not the YouTubers, but streamers. There's a keyboard streamer in Singapore. But we have plans to work on another key project sometime this year. Oh, nice. Do you guys have plans to share what the Keep project is? Honestly, I'll not even consider like us, like myself, a streamer because I'm doing it on behalf of KTEX, right? So KTEX as a brand, I don't think can be considered like oh streamer too. How do you put switches into the PCB? You don't. So the switches, okay, so for EC or Topra, it's slightly different. You are going to build your switch onto your plate itself. Ah, okay. So is it something that you're going to do with like John? Or, okay. So you're going to build your switch from the plate up. So this has an integrated plate. If it doesn't have an integrated plate, then there are things called housing, where you'd have to press the housing into the plate. So the plate will look like a regular MX plate, and then they'll be cut out for housings, right? So they'll be cut out for the two U sides. They'll be cut out for the stuff here. Actually, let me just show it to you guys. Oh yeah, cafes, right, John? Yeah, okay. Didn't know you guys stream. Yeah, we do. We used to do it on YouTube, and then right now we changed this to Twitch because a lot of people asked for Twitch, so that's why. Okay, so for EC, right? Usually you'd have these housings. So the sliders, okay, these are housings, right? So you'd have a regular EC plate, and then you're gonna push this housing into the plate itself. You're gonna do the same looping thing that I did. You're gonna loop, and then afterwards you're gonna, whether or not you want to silence it, you silence it, and then you're gonna push the sliders. They'll act as a stem into the housing itself, into the plate. But the one thing that's different right now, and why I'm not doing that, because this is something called an integrated plate. So an integrated plate is when the housing is integrated into the plate itself. So you just have to loop this, and then you just push a stem through, right? And then after you're done, you're going to be placing your rubber domes on it. Okay, you're going to be placing rubber domes on it, and then this is the basis of like Topra, right? Or EC, it's rubber domes. And then after you're done, you're gonna put your springs on it. After you're done with the springs, then you're gonna put your PCB on it, and then you're gonna screw the PCB onto the plate itself. So that is the main difference. There is no like it's unlike MX. You don't have a singular switch. Okay, unlike MX, you don't have a singular switch. What you have is a large switch. So what you're gonna do, basically, you're just building your switch into your plate itself. Right? Does that make sense to you? Like if it doesn't, and you have any questions, um, let me know. And then, yeah, what is this plate made of, material wise? I think, oh goodness, I don't want to like say something like extremely random. I know it's CNC'd. I know it's CNC'd. I think it's PC, if I remember correctly. I'm terrible at specs. Oh yeah, I think it's PC. So yeah, prototype, PC, sandblast grid, POM plane. Oh, POM plane. POM plane. Oh, it's POM. Cipilot, POM retainers. Oh yeah, it's POM plane, right? I mean, if I'm not wrong. Oops, sorry. POM plate, right? Sandblaster for production, left raw, smoother, typing test, yada yada. Okay. So it will be POM plate. So this is POM plate. So it's CNC. So I have two of these plates, but you can tell. Yeah, 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 yeah. The blue PC. Yeah, I don't have the blue PC one. I have the black one, and it's extremely like beaten up, but because it's left on display and whoever that wants to touch it can touch it. Yeah, yeah. I just showed you the gig hack as well. It's basically here. It's at the end of the where the prototype gallery is, right? This is extremely pretty though, right? So this is the palm plate, and I think this is the sun-blasted version. Yeah, what we have here is the raw one. So you can see that there's like machining lines on this. Okay, okay, okay. Wait. Stop derailing, and let me just start putting stuff in. Else, I would be 2 hours late to the build. I say 2 hours late, but I think I'm already late to the build. You hit the second hour mark. Oh yeah, figured. No, but I started like slightly later today, right? So like slightly later because I was trying to get the lag to not lag. A 2 hours mark is not too bad for me, at least. At least I'm like there's progress, right? You can see progress, yeah. Right? I'm not 2 hours into making a macro pad. So it's still not too bad. It's I think for me, for my standards, I think it's okay. You know, when I first started, when we first started streaming for KTEX, I always told the viewers that one day I want to be like Alex, where I can complete a build in in an hour and a half, 2 hours maximum, and then still be able to talk. And then I remember like some of the viewers like, oh, it's different. Alex has experience, you don't. That's why your builds are like longer. And then I realized that no, I just yap a little too much. I go off topic too much. It's got nothing to do with experience. Like, I know how to build bots, right? I know how to talk. It's just that I prioritize talking a little way too much. And so my builds take like 10,000 hours. Your left shift not done yet? Shush. I know that. What if I'm not planning to put like stuff in there? What if I just wanna, I don't know, leave it be? We don't call each other out. Come on. Definitely not a scuffed builder. No wire gang. Ash, you guys are way too nice, you know. Like, you guys need to Rito a bit. Do people still use Rito? I don't think so, right? It's such an old thing. Do you know my part timer today? I realized that she's been saying slay a lot. So I was like, oh, but slay is so old. But she's like, oh, I want to bring slay back. Try side no wire. Okay. Anything you say, boss. Hello, boss. Anything you say. Dies of cringe, slay. So yeah, so she's been saying like slay a lot. Like, oh, this doesn't slay. That slays. That slayed. Slay. Okay. And then she was like doing like just stuff, right? I mean, whatever a part timer does. And so she's like, oh, this doesn't slay. That doesn't slay. Does this slay? Aye, Dennis. Does this slay, Dennis? And I was like, yeah, slay. You. She's not asking me what I'm talking about. Brain rot generation? Oh, it's not too bad though. She says it's not brain rot, it's enthusiasm and encouragement about life. I have another brain rot part timer, and she's even more brain rot, right? She comes to us and she goes like, Gwenjana, ding 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 ding. Oh, that is brain rot. Yeah, so yeah, we have part timers here. That's like absolute brain rot. 5 years later, y'all gonna start bringing back Skibidi Toilet. Can someone tell me what Skibidi Toilet mean? Because I'm obviously at the age that I do not know what it means. All right, so I need someone to tell me what exactly that is. I've searched, I've looked, and I cannot find something that is definitive of what Skibidi Toilet means. I don't even know, though I'm in the brain rot generation. What the heck is that space bar? It's 10U. It's all keys. It's all keys 10U space bar. Uh, 1 second. I have it. I have it somewhere. Here you go. This is the space bar. Satin copper is what's sitting on the Neo right now. This is the Neo 80. And that is the 10U satin copper space bar. I recognize that a lot of you may not be from Singapore, but that is in Sing dollars. It's 100. I think there are like local vendors. Click Clack, not Click Clack. I'm so sorry. Yeah, with all keys. So yeah, they have it. If you want it, go get it. But otherwise, it's I guess it's a novelty item, right? Having a 10U copper nickel space bar, whether it's gold, silver, or copper plated. I'm just saying, skibidi, just to annoy my friends. Play this on stream to learn about skibidi. Play this on stream to learn about skibidi. You got negative aura from not knowing skibidi toilet. No, wait, really? What even? Serious? Uh, Senator delivers brain rot speech in Parliament. Skibidi. Okay, I'm not gonna watch it. Because it's parliamentary. Can you send it to the Discord so that I can watch it on my own time? It's just 2 minutes. Okay, sec, sec. Let's watch together. All right. Watch the stream. Is it muted? I'm so sorry. 1 second.
Today I rise to address an oft-forgotten segment of our society. I speak of Generation Z, who will be playing a substantial role in the next election, and Generation Alpha, who will start to come of age the election after. It is for this reason that I shall now render the remainder of my statement using language they're familiar with. To the Sigmas of Australia, I say that this goofy-air government have been capping, not just now but for a long time. A few of you may remember when they said there'll be no phantom tax under the government I lead. They're capaholics. They're also yapaholics. They yap non-stop about how their cost of living measures are changing lives for all Australians. Just put the fries in the bag, lil bro. They tell us that they're locked in on improving the housing situation in this country. They must have brain rot from watching too much Kai Cenat and forgot about their plans to ban social media for kids under 14. If that becomes law, you can forgo skull emoji all about watching Duke Dennis or catching a dub with the bros on Fort. Chat, is this Prime Minister serious? Even though he's the Prime Minister of Australia, sometimes it feels like he's the CEO of Ohio. I would be taking an L if I did not mention the Ops, who want to cut WA's Gats and Services tax. The decision voters will be making in a few months' time will be between a mid-government, a dog-water opposition, or a crossbench that will mog both of them. Though some of you cannot yet vote, I hope when you do, it will be in a more goated Australia for a government with more aura. Skibbity.
I don't know. What even was that? Do you understand? No. I don't. That's the worst part. The worst part is that I was trying so hard to understand with this Gen Alpha part-timer right beside me. What are you, Gen Z? Oh, she's Gen Z. No wonder she's stuck with Slay. I can't process. Oh, same here. You understood everything? Oh, huh. You need help. Or maybe I need help. I'm trying so hard. I'm so sorry, Chad, but I'm trying so hard. Ask my part timer to translate for me later on. Okay, sure. Yeah. Why don't you just log into Twitch and then watch the stream, Miss Madam Part Timer? You're listening to some podcast, right? Gotcha. Is that a Gen Z thing to listen to podcasts? I was like, why don't you just log in? Because she was right beside me, looking at chat, right? And then she's like, then I was like, so why don't you just log in and just read chat from your phone? She's like, oh, I'm listening to a podcast. I don't know. Like, I'm struggling so hard. But like, okay. So we're from Singapore, right? And I think it's not that bad in Singapore. In Singapore, when you hear the kids using language like that, a lot of it is extremely pretentious because it's quite obvious they cannot form full sentences with like Gen Alpha, Gen Z brain rot language, but they can say like one-liners, like skibidi toilet, whatever that means. But they're good. They can do like one-liners and then probably understand what those one-liner means. But yeah, that's about it. So in Singapore, it's still not too bad. I think in the Western world, I think the brain rot is slightly worse. where brain rot is entire sentences, versus like one word, one line, single phrase. Way worse. I got so many compliments. I see where the brain rotten, like how brain rot people are. When I have so many nice stickers here, right, from like a B-side label, and then a lot of the Gen Z people, when they come in to the store, and then they see this, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Where do you get that from?" You know, like this is so cute. Where do you get that from? And not the other stickers that's on my bottle. So that there is something very wrong. Because at first I thought like it's just a regular that's just messing with me, right? Like, I like that sticker. And then I realized I get so many compliments for that one sticker. It's insane. And the generation before the alphas, everyone had like crippling anxiety. So I don't know what changed from one generation to the next, but I still have not done stabs. Do I do stabs for that one? Of course I do, right? Because it's going to be placed on display. Housing? Do you loop the 2U housing? No. So again, it's integrated plate, meaning that there is no 2U housing. There's like the housing is integrated into the plate itself. So to answer a question, yes, I do take a little bit of lube, and I just brush like, oh, there's a ring here, and I just do like the sides really quickly, but extremely thin layer, nothing crazy, nothing too much. Oh, is that right? Okay, so the mod system was set up by someone else. That's not me. So, yes. Okay. So, wires in. Do I do wires? Do people do wires for their tool use? Or do I not want to do wires? Because I cannot find my wire. Oh no. No. Where are my wires? Okay. Okay. Let me go grab another set of wires. Yeah, so this 2U housing, usually, if it comes and it has a housing, I'll loop the housing, but it's very similar to how I loop the integrated housing as well. I'll just do it where it clips in, and then the sides where it touches, and that's it. All right, I will not go like crazy with it. I don't feel like there is a need to, so. But you do you. If you want to go crazy with your loop on Topra, I think it's still not too bad. Or like on easy builds, it's still not too bad if you go a little excessive with your loop. But yeah, And I need my 6U wire. I'm trying to do it so that everyone can see, especially those people who are gonna buy their agar or whatever EC board that you're looking to get. At least you know then that where to skirt your loop. Because generally speaking, I don't. Maybe there is a way to balance out the wires, but I don't bother with that all that much, and I just don't care about balancing all that much. I feel like this way it works for me. It might not work for you, but it works for me. Put some loop on the place where it clips on the wire. Yeah, yeah, always, always, always. So it's always where this area is, where it clips, as well as the bottom side where the wire slides in. This is at least how I'll do it. I know many people have many different ways of lubing Topra stabs, or EC stabs, but this is generally how I like to do mine. I think it's extremely straightforward. You use slightly a little like more lube than usual, I think, but it's not that bad. Nothing that is worth like going in to try to straighten the wires. Also, I've heard someone tried to do that. You go like, hey bro, you can straighten the wires or not? No. Yeah, 1 second. Let me go grab something to lift this up. Yeah, imagine someone actually telling you that, bro, you can straighten the wires or not? Can one believe me? I do it before. Yeah, gosh. But there are people like that. And sure, right? Like, there's really nothing else you can like tell them. But some people do swear by it though. Like they do swear that they can straighten the wires, and they're like gods at tuning them. But I think I've come to the point in the hobby where I don't really bother much, even like regular wires, right? Maybe I'm not as dedicated as the Koreans, but even regular stabs, I don't bother with straightening or tuning. I think I'm at a point where I just do it, and if it takes, I change them out, right? Patty's a wire master. Please don't teach me. Type Plus is the best now. Yeah, right. That's the only reason why I use Type Plus. As long as you have an accurate baseline to straighten, then Gucci. Um, nah. Sadly, nah. You love Type Plus? Oh yeah. Welcome to the fan club. You're 6.25 ticking? Really? Oh, then you're so bad. You're so bad. If you can get Type Plus to tick, you're bad. That's what someone said as well. It's not me. Don't quote me. Don't clip that and said, "Oh, do you know that David said that?" No. Your 7U no issue. Yeah, because 7U is meta. 6.25 can eat shit. Sorry, someone else said that as well. Not me. The wire will pop out when you pull your keycap. Cherry clip-ins, for a period of time, I actually enjoyed them quite a bit. Like actually, more so than TX, because I'm not sure. I think it's just luck for me, right? It's just that there's one period of time where TX was just giving me so much problems. Then I used Stabies for a bit, but then like for O-ring builds, you cannot use Staby, so you have to use like TX. And then I just went back to cherry clip-ins and C3 wires, and they were fine. They behave fine, no ticking. They're great. And then I hit the step snag again, where my cherry clip-ins started ticking, regardless of what I do. And then I changed it out to what's that thing? TX, and they were fine again. So yeah, so I usually do that, right? So I'll use step until they starts giving me problem. Then I'll be like, nah, be done with you. I'm gonna change you out. Okay, I need to go grab more rubber. I think it was one. Yeah, but that was because I started really late as well. Yeah. You know what I want? I want to hire the specific Chinese person that does stabs for all the factories. Honestly, I swear they have this one god in there that does stabs. Now, if you guys have not tried like Chinese stabs, you guys totally should. I want to hire that god. Malaysia has a builder. He tunes stabs very straight. Nah. What Chinese stabs there is? Dude, I don't know. Right? If you've tried any of the Chinese boards, Rainy, GMK 67, 87, whatever, and then you try the stabs out of the box, they're always almost good. Always almost good. Like, honestly, you like any keyboard shop that hires that person that does stabs for these factories, I think you're good, right? You're like you'll be the best stab maker, right? Stab tuner in history. You could probably charge like $100 per stab tune, and people will gladly pay. Like then and then here we are, just paying like upwards of like $20 for stabs, and for what? For what? Right? These Chinese stabs probably costed them like what, less than 50 cents to make, and they're just amazing. The person that tunes them, amazing, and the person that tunes them, don't even bother with lube. 10 cents, there you go. Don't even bother with lube. Just imagine that. They don't bother with lube. They just put it onto the board and they go like, yeah, here, it's a stab, right? Take a stab at the stab, and then it's like, whoa. So I don't even know the hell we're doing right now. Okay, in case you guys are wondering what this spring is for, this spring is for the space bar. And that's all I'm gonna say. It's for the space bar. You put it under the space bar, the stem of the space bar, and add some weight. Right? So yeah, that's what the spring is for. You know what's my greatest fear for building like EC and Topra? So when my tool stands thing just drop, and then everything just goes everywhere. Usually you're supposed to wear gloves with this so that your oils don't get on the spring because it's gonna go on a PCB. Just supposed to. Okay, so don't be like me. Okay, just put on a pair of gloves and then touch your springs. Because half the time, when these boards get displayed, they don't get used. They're just there for display, and people like touch them and feel them. They don't actually get like much use. Like people don't plug them in to use. So I think I'm fine. Don't let it fall. Oh yeah, people who have built Topra knows the pain of having all your springs but one, right? All your springs in there but one, and then your side thing decides to just go like, "No, I'm done. Fuck this." And the entire assembly just falls to the table. Not a big fall, but tall falls to the table. It hits the stem. The stem compresses, pushes out the rubber domes and the springs. And that is pain. Until you 3D printed a plate holder. Well done, you. Do you want to share the files? Share the files so none of us have to feel that pain ever again. Printables? All right. Nice. Thank you for making it like so open and public. Guys, if you guys are building EC and you guys need a plate holder, click on the link. I've not clicked on it yet, so I'm not sure if it's an actual plate holder or something else. But extra fox. Okay. Okay, guys. I've not done my mid stream P yet, and I'm feeling like I need the toilet badly. But I don't want to leave this assembly like unattended. So, what I shall do is continue, and I'll just hold it in. Yes, I know it's a lot, Gopi. I know it's a lot of information, but yeah, it usually comes midstream. Like, I would go before the stream starts, but yes, for the people who are new, I'm sorry. Not actually, but yes. Mr. K-Tex is out. And I do not trust Mr. K-Tex with doing this. Honestly speaking, I don't trust him with like delicate stuff. Have you seen how he like open up like keyboard cases? He's so rough with those things. You go skibidi toilet. I don't think that's how you're supposed to use it. Please do not use it like that. I think you will bear the rage of 100 brain rots. The brain rots in the chat. Forgive Sean, okay? He's like 10,000 years old. He's older than me, and I'm like 10,000 years old. My 6 years old, my 6-year-old talks skibidi. Sean, do you even know what it means? Because I don't. Can you explain, Uncle Sean? Like for regular words, I can totally get it. Like slay and like, okay, maybe I'm so boomer. Like slay or like what else do they say? Like stuff like that's made out of regular words like lit, right? Like those I understand because like there is a certain history for those words and it's just brought back to life, right? But skibidi toilet is something I'll never be able to. I feel like there's two springs in there, but I cannot separate them. It's a meme, not my gen, by some YouTuber. No, yes, I get that. It's a meme, but all memes have a meaning. So what is this meaning? KLC Springs tends to be more sticky, yeah. It is extremely sticky. I've not had Springs do this, but I think also because like when you do OEM stuff, in general, your springs are not like delivered to you in a box like that, so you don't quite feel the pain. But yeah, I realized that like KLC stuff, yes, it is quite sticky. Not the best, but usable. Yeah, I've built with what is that called? The KLC housings and the stems before. I think it's quite decent though. I know there's quite a bit of dislike and chatter about how it doesn't sound like Topra or OEM, and it sounds quite different. But I personally feel it doesn't have to sound the same, right? Or am I just too open about this and not gatekeepy enough? Because I feel like not everything has to sound like OEM, not everything has to sound like the same. Oh, Slay? Okay, that is Mr. K-Tex. That is not me. I've not typed. That is Mr. K-Tex. Okay, Mr. K-Tex, how's your he's not around, right? He went for like some dinner or something, not sure actually. How's your dinner? Dies of cringe. Valentine's is it? It was Slay. See? See? Never start with Mr. K-Tex. He's just repeating. It was Slay. Okay, after I'm done, I'm just gonna leave the assembly be and I'm gonna go to the toilet because I really need to go and I cannot concentrate. But I need to finish this. This, else I'll never get things done. It's time for commercial. Oh yeah, Mr. K-Tex didn't give me like like the surprise giveaway of the day, of the week today. So I'm just gonna pick something random and give it away. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry you guys have to like hear me like moan and shit. But yeah, I don't understand how like streamers do that, where they can just sit at their desk, not move, not do anything, not want to pee. Like how? 10 space bar. Pinch my pee pee. I'll pinch your pee pee. Oh goodness. Goodness gracious. Why? Okay, in this channel, we say things as it is, okay? Because we have a no clipping I kid policy, cheating on Valentine's. Valentine's, but he's streaming for us. Oh yeah, for sure. Where is Gabe? Did Gabe fall asleep to my voice again? Okay. Where's Gabe? Ah, Gabe doesn't need another win. You know he has not won anything much lately, like at all. I think he deserves something. So, Mr. K-Tex, what are we giving away today? Let's pressure Mr. K-Tex to give something away. Atomic Purple? Are we giving away Atomic Purple? Really? Are we giving away Atomic Purple? We did Atomic Purple like 2 weeks ago, right? Like I think was it 2 weeks ago? That was done before. Yeah, it was. We gave away the Atomic Purple 2 weeks ago, or is it 3 weeks ago? One of the weeks ago when Atomic Purple just launched, we gave one set away. Atomis Purple. Yes, we gave away the Atomis Purple. Let's do Kikobo composition of lights. Yo. Okay. Let's do that later on. Oi, watch your language. No Kukubert talk in the chat. No typing test, please. Keycap giveaway, yeah. So every week when we stream, we will do like a giveaway of sorts. Sometimes it will be keycaps. Ah! Fuck. 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 Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go pee, and I'm gonna come back to this. Fuck me, mate. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be muting this thing. I'll be cussing a lot. Ah.
Hello. Hello, this is part timer here. Okay, wait, I don't really know what I'm doing, so you guys can tell me if I'm messing it up. But I'm gonna help David arrange it back. Yes, part timer. Wait, do I just put it back? Huh? I have no idea what I'm doing. Yes, Slay. Wait, that's Sean. Sup? Ayo. I should pour everything out. It's crazy. Wow, mix like mahjong. You guys want to kill David, man? Thought he come back get aneurysm, man. Okay, so do I just arrange it? Oh, David will be grateful. Yes. You have to mount the plate between. Oh, okay. Huh? Oh! Wait, what the fuck? Sorry. Am I even allowed to swear? But the... That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to read chat to understand what I'm supposed to do. Because the sliders are pushing the domes. Okay, okay. Because I like working, to the why 10 p.m. part-time still here. I am a workaholic and I thrive by working. Okay, wait, help. Why is the entire chat just spewing information that I do not need right now? Okay, wait, I don't get. Yeah, yeah, Mr. K-Tex man. Yappin. Okay. Okay, wait. So do I lift this up? Do I need to lift up both? Oh, so like it needs to fly, is it? Can someone please help? Ah! Oh, is that how it fell? Ah, okay, gets. Wait, this whole... Oh yeah, the whole thing is the plate. I remember the plate was like thick as shit. Like, yeah. Girl, you have no idea. Yeah, I literally said I have no idea. I'm just trying to help. Okay. Correct. Stop. I'm not even that brain rot. Wrong! How to do, man? Can I arrange it first, then put the plate? Oh, on the box. I thought kiap in between. Bruh. Okay. Like this. On the boxu. Like this. Please tell me I'm slaying. Left side correct. Oh, hello. Right side wrong. What's the diff? Oh my god. Okay, I see it now. Thank you to that one chatter. Oh my god.
You went all out?
No, as in I finally elevated the plate.
Okay.
It's okay, I'll help you arrange back if that's... Wait, this correct, right?
Yes.
Yippee! Wow. I understand it now. Remove the springs, I think. This is so
No, don't
nerve-wracking.
remove the springs. If you can leave the springs.
You know they were telling me to flip it upside down. Then they say you'll be grateful.
I will be, and I'll just tell you, please go home.
Yeah. Just sighs. In disappointment. Wait, which side is the dome supposed to be? Like this or like this?
The other side, yeah.
Okay.
There's a cutout for it. You see? Like there's a bump for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you can do this well, I can be full-timer already.
Wait.
I'm basically a full-timer.
Dude. I forgot to put O-rings on it. The O-ring has to go in first.
So you need to remove this whole thing?
No. We can try to finesse this.
Oh.
So the O-ring is this.
Okay, but you should do it now so that just in case it flips, it's like, might as well I don't waste my F. Okay, wait, so let's mount it now. But you should do it.
Okay,
The O-ring. Then I will arrange the domes back for you. Make sure left and right box too. See, this definitely not claw person. Thank you.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry, but it's a David moment where I forgot to put the O-ring on. And why you need the O-ring first? Because the O-ring needs to be in a channel, right? Welcome back. Okay, will not move. Okay, so now I'm gonna.
Mic problems.
Holy 10U, yeah.
Do you need help to hold it?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
There's so many arms.
Oh my god, this O-ring is so thin.
Yes, it is. Okay, you're gonna hold it really tight, okay?
Okay, let me have a two hand grip.
Okay.
You grab it? Okay.
Okay, you gotta let go. Yeah. Okay.
Let's go. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
Can we do it?
We kind of did it, but then the O-ring needs to go into the channel. So I'm gonna remove this dome. Remove this one here.
So scuffed.
Right.
Wait, which is the channel?
And then this
Right here,
O-ring is
push
gonna be
it in.
fed in here.
Oh.
And then
Oh.
okay, wait. The chat needs to see this. So the O-ring goes inside here, and
You can't really see it.
okay,
Put the
see.
Like over the space bar area.
Yes. So this is where the O-ring goes. Then I need to do it the other side.
Okay, let me hold
No,
it.
you cannot hold it from the bottom because you press on the
I'll
sliders.
hold it here.
Okay, more things are dropping. Okay, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Better than
Rest my
everything.
elbow on your shoulder.
Okay. So we're gonna do this again. Right. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good, guys. We're
Can you
good.
check whether the back is aligned?
Yes, it's aligned.
Okay. We did it!
Yes. So now I need to find a way to
Please don't drop it.
put this on. It's so sus, right?
Goodness.
It's so sus.
Why is it so sus?
It's so sus. Okay, I think I'm good.
Two boxes and put coins in it so it's not heavy. So it's heavy and doesn't move.
No, but it's the thing that falls, not the box. The box being there doesn't really matter.
Mm. Okay, I'm gonna leave this back to Madam Part Timer.
Hello, part-timer. Okay. Wait, yeah, like the O-ring goes here. Mmm. The domes and springs are not on the plate. Now later you have a hard time. The domes and the springs under the plate, you know later you have a hard time getting them. What does that mean?
Under the assembly, where the hole is.
I don't know. Someone just said make sure
That'll
to
be
remove the domes. Chat, can you finish the build before the date changes? Yeah, chat. David. This so scuffed, man. It's just are all EC builds just this scuffed.
No. It's just the EC built by David and Scott.
No, I meant like is it so it doesn't just oh my god, I just moved the box. That gave me a bit of anxiety. Yo. You gotta be careful.
No, some EC builds are still okay.
Like is it how in place?
They'll come in a whole piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, and only some pieces are like individual. But if you're doing like aftermarket EC parts, then
Yeah.
yeah, they can be like that.
Right, because they sell. Oh my god, the box suit is so scary, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, wait right here.
Also, I'm really clumsy as a person, so I don't know why I volunteered, but I just saw David in so much pain.
Okay, I'm gonna hold
Put a box here too.
Box.
so it doesn't move.
Yes, okay. We can do this. It's the power of friendship. Make sure the springs are not stacked. Yep. I'm pretty sure you put the correct amount, so if I'm missing some, I'll know that it's probably stacked somewhere. Like, they said make sure the springs are not stacked.
Part timer sounds like a 2000 babies.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, she's the one that went slay.
Slay! But I'm not as brain rot as the other one.
You made me watch a Brain Rock video just now.
No, but that was like it's like actually I don't know what's the politics going on in Australia. But it just seems like
Okay, so for the stabs, right? For the 2U, the domes faces the other way.
ooh,
Yeah, there's also a cut up for it.
what cut out?
There's this piece.
Like the dent? Oh.
There you go.
I see. Okay. Honestly, Chad feels more brain rot than me. And that's not a compliment. Later part time into EC, I have a Leopold that I just haven't found time to open up and loot. But I'll be getting David to help me. Oh wait, is it? You haven't poured the springs, is it?
I bought all the springs already. That means some of the domes got double springs.
Okay. Yes, we found one. Okay. Yeah, you predicted it. I forgot the username already. Something with a claw. Stacked springs. Yeah, doper doper. Yeah, I thought that was stacked. Hey, first person to find a stacked spring wins the giveaway. Real? Real? Like that key. Take out my phone. I have no idea where my phone is.
Yeah.
Yippee, we did it!
You did it? You found all the
Yeah.
springs?
Yep. Good job, everyone. Good job. Okay.
Okay, it's my turn.
No, I have to turn this. No. No. Eh, but this one is.
Yeah, this is fine.
Eh? You're building split backspace.
It has to be split backspace.
Oh, it has to
It's
be
just
split
KB. What
backspace.
the heck?
Oh, I didn't realize. Oops. Your board is a big split backspace and I can't get used to it. Yeah, I'm so entertaining, right? Thank you.
Zycos, you're banned from all giveaways. Just saying. Just saying. Even if you win, you have not.
Yeah. Wait, so okay. Mr. Boss say piano black instead.
We are giving away piano blacks, key cobalt piano blacks.
Scroll and see.
Okay, no, I trust you.
I mean, that's what I saw.
It's okay.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Too bad. Wait, the chat logs are here.
Okay.
Yeah, let me look for it. Just to double check. Maybe piano black instead.
Okay, let's do giveaway. Let's do piano blacks then. Okay, but the piano blacks will only be given away if I complete my build. Before the date changes. That is so cruel. Oh yeah? Can I finish the build before the date changes? I am very sure I am able to. Unless, of course, I screw on the PCB. No, the giveaway will be happening. It'll be for piano blacks. Maybe not for you, it'll be happening, but for other people, it'll be happening. Accidents can happen. No, yes, I agree. I totally agree. I'm going to put the PCB on right now. Okay? So, what's going to happen when I put it on the PCB is that nothing will happen. Okay? I'm going to put it on, I'm going to screw it on, and then it'll be good. Right? Yes. Okay, I just have to ensure that everything is like set fine, set correctly. This hand slips. The entire plate flips. I'm so stressed. Why do you guys do this to me? Okay. We got this, right? Everything looks relatively flat. Everything looks fine. Yes? Yes. Right? Though I think this might be slightly too big. I mean, like this isn't like the domes by KLC might be slightly too big. It's expanding out quite a bit. So I'm not too sure. Above spacebar above, right, gotcha. Okay, everything looks fine, I think. Um, I don't want to move it too much. I'm so afraid because like that thing happened, right? Oh, you guys want to know size being fine? Well, not fine here. Like, I mean, yes, it is fine in general, but I think for this build, it seems a little squished, right? Because like you see like overlapping, right? Yeah, I think it's because of the play. It might be. I'm not sure, but you can see like some overlapping like instances of like overlapping domes. So I'm so afraid to touch this. I've never been so afraid in my life ever. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna screw, right? And nothing will happen, right? Right. You can tell that I am genuinely afraid that something might happen. Okay, I'm gonna not think about it. That's all. Observe a moment of silence. Do the first screw fast. Yes, I know. Bro, breathing life into the plate. I know. Oh no. I'm gonna move the mic away, okay? I'm gonna move it in front of me. Oh, piss off, chat. Piss off. Why got one ring there one? What do you mean? This one? Why is Mr. K-Tech trying to sabotage? Yes. That's a spacebar spring. I don't even know if I have enough screws, to be completely honest. Uh, Mr. K-Tex got sabo. Yeah, Mr. K-Tex come in and made a comment and then made me panic for a bit. So that's sabotage. Usually people throw that away. Nah, I use it in a lot of my Topra builds. Because I think I still prefer my spacebar to be slightly weighted and to have a better return. Though it's not really required. Spring ping or crunch? Lube it, bro. Lube it. Lube that thing, bro. What do you mean? Oh no. Oh, yeah, I definitely do not have enough screws. And also, they didn't send us screws, right? So we picked these screws out from some random baggie. We're not sure if it's long enough. I mean, it's holding things down, so that's a good thing. But we don't have enough. I don't think so. And I'm not sure if this screw is actually long enough. Yeah, screw the place that's important and be done with it, right? Yeah, I totally agree. But what if everywhere is important? Are those screws for gap? No, it's not. Like Gabriel screws like somewhere else. Oh, I can't screw this part in. Oh, I wonder why. Oh, it's threaded. I'll ignore that one. It doesn't want to be screwed with. At this moment, stop everything, plug in and test. Nah, what do you mean plug in and test? What do you mean? What do you mean? Who does that? Bye bye. Later cannot work. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? It'll work. Then it just keeps repeating keys. Like the last. Oh, my heart. My heart to 99999. Right. Okay. So the last EC build I did, EC build I did for the. Yeah, of course, I'll do that. Sure. Yeah. So bye bye. See ya. Don't run. So the last stream I did for EC, what happened then was, it's not that it's broken or I didn't test the PCB. It's that I had to flash the PCB. Right? Ducky, please come out and save me. So I needed to flash the PCB and not just plug it in and expect it to work. I think similarly with this PCB, I would have to flash it as well. But I don't think I have the flashing software. Flashing needs to wear what? Flashing needs to wear nothing, dude. I'll flash you when you come. Calibration? Yeah. Totally. I totally agree. But it's just that the other time when I was building EC, I think it was Studios. Then what happened was that it just uh, it just went and like activated and actuated like 10,000 keys at once. And then I had thought that I installed it wrongly, but all I had to do was to flash the PCB. Once you flash the PCB and then you hook it up to VR and it works, right? Ducky can verify. So yeah, that's all. And I mean, we took like 2 days to fix the PCB, thinking that we didn't need it, like we didn't need to like flash the PCB. But that is on us, right? It's got nothing to do with the PCB or the maker or the studios. It's just on us. Wait a minute. Is that all the screws there is? Screw here? Here? Nope, no screws. Okay, here. 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 Did I miss out anything? 1, 2. Here. I missed out on this screw. But this screw doesn't want to be screwed with. Okay, I guess I'm not screwing that one. Alright, not bad. The bot must have been in shock that it repaired itself. Oh, you are moving so fast? What do you mean? What do you mean? Chad, you guys are nasty. Okay, ensure that everything is tightly screwed down or like hand tight, not too tight, please, Chad. Oh, I missed the screw. Of course I did. Other than the one that doesn't want to be screwed on, like screwed in. So blind. Ask Chad. Chad's blind too. hand tight, waiting. Okay, so I'll put it simply. Okay, if you guys want to win something or have the possibility of winning something, then you had better wish I rush and I complete the build before midnight comes. If you guys don't want to win anything, then of course I can take my time. You guys decide. And yes, this is a threaten, right? I'm threatening you guys. You know, when I started to stream, right? When I started to stream, right, I was like, you know what? KTEX requires some content that stream, right? I wanted to be like a wholesome ass streamer, right? I wanted to be like a nice person. And then chat happened. I'm not reading chat now because I have to ensure that the screws are screwed on and I don't want to go by like feeling, you know? I want to actually see it happening and ensure that I've screwed on every single screw. Okay, this one doesn't want to be screwed on. Okay. Wholesome, haha. You gonna win today? Hello, boss. But you've won something before. Oh, no, no. Okay, so someone commented and asked whether we're doing marbles today. No, we've not set it up. So we're not doing marbles today. We can do a typing test again, and people's gonna be like, "Oh, why are you doing a typing test again?" But I think Type Racer is kind of fun. It is new, right? Let's actually see, huh? No type. Yeah, I've not set up marbles on stream yet, so no marbles. Okay, you're gonna fumble so hard. That's okay. I think it looks pretty okay. Oh yeah, after it's kind of still bowing. Okay, so this is the assembly. Oh, it's silence, but it has sound. Wow, amazing. Well done, Dennis. It makes sounds. It's a keyboard. Okay, so let me just plug this in. No type. Uh, well, what else is then is a fair way? What else then is a fair way of ensuring that everyone has equal opportunities? Because we have to believe in shit like that, right? Where it's meritocracy and it's not by pure luck, right? Let's do bingo. We all pick a number, then you random number generator. If the number hit, then they win. Well, you see, that's the problem with bingo, right? So you guys can all pick a number, and then you guys can type the number out. Oh, actually, that might work, huh? RNGesus? Yeah. Okay. Let me think about one way to give this giveaway, to do this giveaway. After I'm done screwing the daughter board in, and then we can brainstorm together. Because I always thought that the typing test is kind of fair. It's like a a fair moment, right, where everyone gets equal chance, equal opportunity, and you know what's the better thing? What's the best thing about typing tests is that you can even practice for it, right? When you can practice for something, it's democratically sound. And that also gives us a chance to not do the giveaway, right? We can do the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah, we can do the old-fashioned way, but then the problem with the old-fashioned way is that if it's fine if it's like if it's only like a few viewers, then it's fine. Yeah, you can do the old-fashioned way. When it's too many viewers and everyone starts to spam, and on Twitch, it's actually a terrible method because you cannot quite spam on Twitch, right? Okay, so we're about done here. Keyword is about done. Are we actually done? Not really. Oh, wow, it's too long, but it's okay. I think we're okay. Is this set all the way in? Oh, I can't quite see into it. Oh, but it feels extremely stiff for an O-ring mount. Hopefully, to you okay. Nope, it's not. I can hear it. Oh. Oh god, I can hear it. This side is fine. Put close to the mic. I can hear it. The other side. Okay, I would have to do this off stream, okay? We cannot do this on stream. For sure, cannot. It's the thick. It's a tick that you don't like. Um, on one hand, it feels like it's a topping out sound. Okay. On the other, okay, and I did not silence my 2U, so that could be the case as well. I actually forgot to silence my 2U. Right. So on one hand, it may just be it's unsilenced. On the other hand, it could just be a regular ass tick, and then I have to go redo the stabs. But it's fine. I admit that these stabs are not perfect. And know what? It is fine, guys. It's fine. As long as you have the fuck that, it's not fine, okay? But as long as you plan to go back to do it, it's okay. Okay? It's okay to make mistakes. Okay? We're not perfect. And I'm gonna take the PBS keycaps now. Oh yeah, it's Valentine's. So what? So what? I'm planning to spend Valentine's with you guys, beautiful people. But we should learn, yeah, learn on your own little bit. And I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Learn, of course, learn. Okay, come down here and let me teach you how to do stabs. Ooh, it's actually pretty nice. But we should not repeat it every stream. Repeat what? Repeat what? What do you mean? All of my streams thus far, stabs have been fine. It's just this one. Mistakes, you're a mistake. Ah, okay. I'm losing viewers because I just called a viewer. I just called chat mistake, but it's fine, right? It's fine. We all make mistakes, and sometimes we are the mistakes, but we laugh about it, right? We joke about it. We have fun, and we agree that we can sometimes be the mistake. Okay. Anywho, just two. Oh wait, no, wrong. Ah, ah. Do I only have one new of this? I should have another no. Oh no, am I missing keycaps? Am I missing keycaps? Probably am, because I cannot find the other one you. Maybe it's just space bar. But it's bottom row that's convex, no? Am I just being stupid right now? Lots of people making happy accidents happen tonight. Well, I mean, if it's intentional, then it can't be happy accidents, right? Okay, let me just remove that one then. Why do I only have one of this? It's triggering me. Wait, PBS, PBS, BS, blanks. Yeah, no, I should have a lot more. Where is everything? Oh, wait. Oh, there you are. Haha, found it. I should have like a little bit more, but I cannot find them, so I'm just gonna deal with whatever there is I have in here. Nice. Abandoned project. Okay. Okay. Oh, wrong. Oops. Sorry. My bad. My bad. It's 1.5? No. 1.5. 2.5. Why does it look so close together? Okay. Time to put this away. Is it time to put this away? No. I need my shift, don't I? Shift. Shift. Oh, the tick. Oh, goodness. Blasphemy. So bad. Oh. Oh, what is this sound? Oh. Sounds like wire? Yeah. I think what happened is that the wire popped or something. It's okay. It's okay. Is the case translucent black? Yeah, it is. Black looks good. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, I think the wire like came out or something. It's okay. I'll fix it after stream. Like after stream, like, you know, so that when people come and test the keyboard, it's fine. It's good. But for now, let's just move on and do stuff that we need to do. 2 months later? Nah. I'm so extremely prideful. I won't wait 2 months, right? I'll probably wait like what? 2 years? Am I tripping? It's not this one. There you go. Nah, I'll probably fix it like right after stream, like, because you have to, right? There's some things that cannot wait. and cannot justify the wait as well because I think designers really kind to let us test, let us send us a unit for us to build on stream. We don't let people down like that. Okay, everything else is free game. Oh, I think it's super sexy though. Honestly, this is PBS blanks black or black blanks. Although I put the ring, I think because I tore like half the ring. Oh, this is. It feels like scoop, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like scoop. Wait, am I tripping? Do they come in scoop? Because it actually feels like scooped. No, I'm tripping. Definitely tripping. Cherry profile? Nah. This is PBS. PBS blanks. I know the lighting isn't that great right now, and you guys cannot see it. It could be slightly too dark, but I think this set is quite nice. And I've been wanting to use this set, but I have not quite found like the keyboard to use this set on. So yeah. So right now I'm using it on this set, and hopefully it'll turn out great. Oh wait, yeah, it's not exactly extremely silenced as well. In fact, it's actually quite loud. But it could be the the plate as well as the what is it called? The KLC stems, right? The 1U stems. That's making it quite loud. But overall, I think it's still okay. Yeah, the bottom out has a sound. And it's quite a solid thump as well. I think this could actually just be the EC project of the year. I kid you guys not. I think hearing the sound test, you guys would quite enjoy this. I'm not much into black keyboards, but this one is looking very nice. Oh yeah, I totally agree. This one, I mean, under light, it could be slightly greenish, but I think overall it's not too bad. It's a black translucent sandblasted keyboard. Honestly, the EC was a lot of fun to build. But again, I've always liked to build EC. It's just I'm extremely terrified of it as well because it's such a pain, right, to take everything out. Okay, so this is it. Now it's time to test it. Where's Mr. Alert? Very clean. I totally agree. Keyboard setup. Okay. Oh, it's not working. Back. Quit. Let's see. Authorize device. Connect. Oh, Mr. KTX, do you have the JSON for this? Or the bin file? Because it's turning on and I'm seeing a lot of lights, but I cannot type it. And it's not like registering like keys as well. Oh, wow, it's actually quite nice. Okay, let you guys take a look at it first. So this is the Blue Ridge by Cleverkeebs. This is the back. Okay, the keycaps that on here is PBS blanks black. Okay, you cannot quite tell the RGB, but there's RGB here, there's RGB at the back. Right, it's doing the flickering thing. But if you have a file, Mr. K-Tax, if you're in chat, and if you have a file, send it over so I can either use it on VIA, like if you have the JSON, it would be great. This is the curative. Yes, it is. It's this one. It's PBS blanks. 1 second. Yeah, let's see. It's this one. I really like it though. I also bought the PBS Classic. I think PBS Classic is quite nice as well. Oh, I think you guys would actually like this. Okay, let's just do a typing test without actually doing a typing test. Okay, so I'll just type and then I'll show you guys what I'm typing. Okay, but it's not like picking it up anyway. So yeah, I'll just show you guys. Oh, you wanna type? Okay, my girlfriend would type. She's like behind chilling. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Wow, what is this blank keycap? Can you hear this?
It doesn't register.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah, it doesn't. But you just type like you're typing. 1 second.
Oops. Yeah, right.
No, it doesn't register.
Oh,
Type regular.
okay, I'll pretend to type. Is this backspace?
No, that's bad snaps. You hear the
It
chop
sounds
sound at the
squishy.
top?
It's like,
No, that's bad. Terrible snaps. I want to say it's interference.
I like the sound of this.
Try space bar.
It sounds very toperary. Toperally. Okay, bye bye. So cute.
What chat says? Nice shuffle, right? It sounds actually quite nice, to be completely honest.
It's a shuffle.
Right, so what do we think? Does it sound good? I know there is no sound test, but I need to get the. Right? It sounds actually quite nice. It actually sounds quite nice. And this is silenced as well. I'm using KLC Topra parts, EC parts. So KLC 45 grams. Doesn't feel too heavy. I'm using the stems from KLC as well as the stab. I wonder how OEM will sound. Now I'm interested actually. Sounds good for MX build. Yeah, I totally agree. Okay, so the stabs, right? I think there is interference because the unclean sound comes from the topping out. One second, I'll show you guys. I'll let you guys hear actually. Yeah. Right? You guys hear that? So I want to say that it's not my fault, but it is definitely my fault. There is definitely ways to remedy this. So I'll probably do that right after like stream. But overall, I'm extremely happy with how this turned out, and I'm quite, I'm quite impressed actually, how good this sounds. Let's see. Oh wait, why I don't have the thing. Okay, so overall, I think I'm extremely happy with this. It's quite nice, don't you guys think? Like honestly speaking, like for a MX Topra build, MX EC build, I think it's quite nice, right? So you guys know maybe the trick is just to peel half of this, right, rather than using the whole thing. Right, right now I just need it to work. I just need it to get the files. Don't use at all. Yes, probably that. Right, but you get flame too. Okay, so use them. I mean, I think right now it's because it's at the bottom out, right? Okay, let's see. This is the bottom out also is making a sound, so let's try. Because it's not just a top out that has a sound, the bottom out has a sound too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I think PBS sounds a little better. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy this build, but before we actually end the stream, let's do a giveaway. Okay, so as I was talking, like saying earlier on, right before my fat fingers just killed my build halfway, and then I had to go like to the toilet as well. They will be giving away, like we give away like stuff every week. Sometimes the keycaps, sometimes there'll be keycaps, sometimes there'll be switches, like mystery bag of switches. Sometimes it's just stabilizers and stuff. Okay, so if you're not from Singapore, if you guys win the giveaway, you'd have to pay for shipping to wherever you are, or you can hold on to the giveaway item and then wait till you order an item, and then afterwards we can ship it together with the order. That is one way to do it. Okay. The other way that if you're in Singapore or if you're coming down to Singapore, then what you can do is pop by to our gallery and then pick up the giveaway items. Okay. So with that said, let me bring out the giveaway items for today, the item for today, and that would be Kikobo piano. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is Kikobo piano. I think it's quite on theme because we're using blanks. These are blanks, but it's shiny. Okay. Hi, Mr. Ktex, can you help me ask for files so that I can calibrate this and get this to work, please? Okay, so the last winner of the giveaway is Duckies. Unfortunately, you cannot join this giveaway. Okay, we'll be giving it to someone else. Okay, he's sleeping at the moment. We'll get it tomorrow. Ah, okay. Wait, you guys are home already? Okay, so as usual. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. It's not a very nice sound to hear. It's not exactly asthma, but yeah. Is it asthma? It's not asthma. Okay, so as usual, for all our giveaway items, we'll open it up and we'll take a look at it together. Okay, so this is the Key Kobo Piano Blacks. I think it's made in collaboration with Geon and Key Kobo. It's made of ABS as well as PC. Okay, here you go. Here's the Relegendables. Okay, I think this has a chrome top, so you guys can see this. Okay, so it's black bottom, and then a chrome top. Very slay. Okay, those are the Relegendables. Okay, and this one is the clear Relegendables. So black bottom, and then clear top. The other one is chrome top. Okay, so all these Relegendables, they are R1 only. Okay, so please take note. So when we give away a set, we'll give away an entire set. So in this case, it'll be 2 sets of Relegendables, as well as a base kit. Let's take a look at what the base kit looked like. Okay, so with the base kit, I'll be honest, guys, I've not seen this set in real life. I've only seen this in like renders. Okay, so you'd have your Kikobo's contact email here. It comes in a fancy box with piano on it. Okay, and then hopefully it's the one with the clips, else it's fine. Whoa. Okay, this one comes with a cover. Nice, well done, Kikobo. Okay, lift this extremely thick piece of foam with print on it. Okay, and this is the keycap set. Okay, these are all black keycap set. This is a black keycap set rather. These are all black keycaps. They have no legending, so there's no like alphabets on this. They're just blanks, and they're all shiny. Yes. They're all pre-shined. Okay, so this is the first one. And then the second layer, it's this one. Okay, second layer would be your bars and your additional support. Okay, is this a fingerprint magnet? I think so. Okay, so this is a 7U bar. Oh, did I mention this is a PC with ABS? It's not just ABS like Kikobo standard stuff, right? Is this a fingerprint magnet? I think it is. Cannot quite tell. Oh, you can tell, yeah. Okay, I'll leave my fingerprint in there. Oh, you destroyed my set. Well, piss off. Okay. All right. So this is a set that we'll be giving away. Now I have to think. Time to commit identity fraud. You could try. I'll just polish the keycap set right before I send it out. Okay, so nope, I cannot type with this one. Okay, but I have to showcase this one because like this board, I built it like just now, right? So this is the giveaway item, Kikobo Piano Blacks. This is the board that I built today. Okay, I don't have the file, so I cannot quite type on it. This is the board that I daily. And the 10U board is just to showcase the 10U bar. Okay, let's see. Okay, Mr. K-Tex, if you are here, how do you want to do the giveaway? Because Mr. K-Tex will be the one that decides, right, how we do the giveaway. If you want to do typing test, then everyone has to follow the typing test method. If house wins, then we don't give it away. If house doesn't win, then yeah, we will give it away. How to what? Cannot win liao, yeah. How to chat? Type racer? You guys want to do type racer? I know Big Boss. I know Boss, Big Boss. You, if Boss says so, yeah, yeah, because I would just still let Mr. K-Tex decide whether or not he wants to do a typing test. And I think he'll pick out a typing test because it's easier to do a typing test compared to say like doing like a raffle system, a chat raffle system until I have my bot set up. So once I have my bot set up, then yes, we will like do a week of like chat raffle. But I last can, okay, chat raffle, and then also we can also do like a typing test. Okay, so let's just head on over to this type bracer, and then I'll create a room and I'll send you guys the link. Okay, if you guys want to win something, default. Okay, if you guys want to win something, then please. Okay, so if you guys want to win something, you may join Type Bracer, yeah? Here you go. That is the link to join. Once you guys join, please ensure that you change your name. Okay, how we're going to do that is that you go to create account. In create account, choose a guest nickname. Play without an account. Okay, you don't have to sign in. You don't have to sign up. You can just come here and then create an account, or rather create a name you'll be using. Okay, you just have to remember that your name has to reflect your Twitch's name. Okay. Okay, your name has to reflect the name that is on your Twitch. Okay, so then that way I can know which one of you won. Okay, I'll leave the room up for a bit, and then afterwards I'll start race. Okay, I'll count and then I'll start race. I need ad block, but yeah. Okay, once you join, you'd have to click join race. Okay, please change your name. So if you're a guest, please change your name to reflect your actual name. If you have an account already, sign in. Else, what you can do is go to create account and then choose the guest nickname. Play without an account. Okay, pick that one and they'll be good to go. Okay, I will close the room in about 5 minutes time. Oh, sorry, at about 11 o'clock. So I'll close the room in 3 minutes time. So you guys take your time to join, change your name, ensure that your name is correct. If your name is wrong and you win Type Bracer, you will win as a guest and you don't actually win anything. Okay, you can argue that it's you, but as long as your name is not there, it is not you. Okay? So if you guys want to win Kikobo Piano Blacks, join the race, and then if you score first, then you'd win. Okay? So if you're up for like a typing test, go ahead and join. I'll be right back. Let me go grab some water. Oh, you want to join? Enjoy the typing test. What connector? No, I use the regular. You sure? Okay. Then join on the phone.
Oh, typing test. I want good. That one. I remember that.
Okay.
I type faster than that. Not at all. Try to find it.
Okay, we'll be starting soon. 1 minute to start our race.
How do they find the test?
Go to Twitch and then check.
Which? Sure. Where?
Yeah. Okay, guys. So let me refresh the rules, okay? The rule is this: if house wins, house can choose whether or not to still give away, okay? Or rather, house will likely choose to not do the giveaway, okay? If house doesn't win and someone else wins, then you get to win something, okay? Just remember that, okay? If house wins, you'll probably not win anything, okay? So you guys have to defeat house. House, TR. TR is house. Brown car. Okay, so that is the rule of the game. If you guys are from Singapore, okay, if you guys win, you guys can come down to the gallery and then pick up your items or arrange for shipping. Okay, but shipping, whether or not you're in Singapore or overseas, shipping will be chargeable. So you guys, we will invoice you, and then you guys can do it. Okay, otherwise, can come down to the gallery to collect it. Okay, I will be starting this race soon. We have 15 players in this race, in the race for Kikobo Piano Black. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, race start. Okay, there will be a countdown. Sit through the countdown, and then after the countdown starts, then the race will start. Okay, and there we have it. The race has started. 2 minutes on the clock. 81,106 per minute. This is Mephisto. 117, 120. What is this monstrosity? 82, 89. Nian, very, very close, but 117 is right on top. 115, first place at 130 words per minute. Where is House? House is at 56 words per minute. Got an idea, 50 words per minute. And second place would be The Girlfriend at 92 words per minute. Naren coming in at 84 words per minute. And then Zyko's TR extremely close. But unfortunately, this time round, House doesn't win. Right. Congratulations to Mephisto for winning this. Again, please contact us on Discord or DM us on Instagram. Okay, take a screenshot of this and then show us that you've won. Okay, and then with that, you can claim your prizes. Okay, if you are in Singapore, then yes, you can come down to the gallery. You can arrange a time to come down to the gallery. If you're not in Singapore, then just pay for shipping. Okay, but extremely well done here. Extremely well done. 130 words per minute. Do you type on Type Racer a lot, Mephisto? You used to? Ah, that's no wonder. Because the last week when I did it, everyone was complaining because there's like full stop, there's punctuations, there's capital letters and stuff, right? Yes, a lot of people are more used to monkey type. But congratulations and well done, everyone. Okay, so even if you come in last place, you just have to understand this. Okay, when we do like a typing test giveaway, right, there is a chance for you to practice. Right, you can actually practice for the typing test to win a giveaway. Right. However, if we are doing luck, then maybe there's no chances at all. Next week, marbles. Okay, let me go set up marbles. Okay, let me take maybe tomorrow or next week, or probably Monday when I come in. Then I'll set up marbles. So probably marbles. But I'm just afraid when people are watching on their mobile, they cannot join marbles. I'm not sure if they can. But if they can, then great. If typing I practice, yeah, just go practice. Okay, but thank you everyone for can join. Okay, then yeah, it's fine. Then it's fine. Hey, Zykos, leave. No more, no more, no more. Can, right? Okay, so next week, let's just do marbles. And then I think that is, marbles can join on mobile? Okay. Then let's do that then. Okay, as usual, this board, the Blue Ridge, will be put in store for anyone who wants to try the board itself. We will get the software going and then see if we can get it calibrated so that it's working. Okay, and then we'll go from there. But otherwise, thank you guys for joining and then putting up with my fuck ups. Right? Can you move your store to Malaysia? Thanks. Thanks. Really? Can you move your store to Malaysia? Thanks. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream because I definitely enjoyed myself streaming, messing it up in classic David fashion. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Preferably next week. I think it will be next week. Right? Okay, and with that, please, one more. Winner, please message us, okay? DM us. Don't just give it up. Short stream this week. Really? It's 11:06. Only my short stream this week. It's quite a long stream, no? 4 hour stream. I cannot be doing 4 hour stream like every other week, but I'll probably be doing 4 hour stream every other week. Last week was so nice. Really? But last week was 4 hours too, no? It was around 4 hours. Okay, just imagine this. Okay, got a death wish. I almost wanted to build EC and MX like today, but I talked myself out of it. So yeah, so that's why this week's stream is maybe slightly shorter, maybe 15 minutes shorter, but otherwise it's yeah. Okay, with that I bid you guys goodbye. Okay, and I'll see you guys next week. If you guys are coming down over the weekends or any other day up when we are open, I'll see you guys as well. All right. Hope you guys have a great Valentine's and a great weekend. See you guys very soon.